hear me?
Now I can. Hi, Miss Moses.
Hey, Miss Moses. Hey, Miss Moses. Hey, Joanne.
Hey.
I
There's
just
Howdy.
Joanne.
what's going on? Joanne, did you have the doctor's appointment today? You okay?
No, it was the other day, and I've got to go back.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Well, look, just I remember you saying that, so I'm glad.
Right. I'm
I'm
Thank
glad
glad.
you're here.
Glad you're here. Thank you.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
And I expect yellow and white roses when I have surgery.
Oh,
Both, both of you.
oh, yellow and right. They're not just any roses. Yellow and white.
Yes, sir. Now you can substitute some white roses for those big white mums. I'll accept that, but then it has to come with some food.
Damn.
Got you.
Okay. All right.
Right. Okay.
All right. So let's get rocking. Um, Meta's been making optimization changes on the back and optimizing the system as we go through. Guys, question that keeps arising is there anywhere that we can learn how to utilize the software and say, right here, boom. Remember that you have all your classrooms, everything, M2 software, the podcast that we do, everything that they're all here. You guys can access everything inside of here, and everything's on the YouTube channel. So at the end of the day, you can just go to YouTube as well. But if you want a just easy place, go over here and just go into the knowledge base, and the knowledge base will have a little bit of everything for you. In the work area, we have optimized a few things. Okay. We had added numbers, things like that for people. But my favorite new update is this: when the AI runs, and again, little basic tweaks, little basic tweaks. When the AI runs to pick your thing, now it's going on primary and secondary pull bureaus. So when you see this, it will say your primary check mark, primary check mark, primary check mark, primary check mark. If you have a secondary that can be pulled from, it will let you know. But the check marks are working correctly. It tells you where your pulls are, and it will pull more business banks than personal banks, just to let everybody know. Nee, I know you haven't seen this, so I'm gonna break it down to you real quick. When you have a client, I know you do Equifax Credit Karma. We don't do that anymore. We go to My Score IQ, pull the My Score IQ into the software. When the software pulls it, it pulls the underwriting. It tells the client, Nee, can you come off mute for 2 seconds? Let's see if you can help me here. Where you at? Nehemiah. He's like, man, you really
You?
gotta.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
All right, check this out. Do me a favor. You just pulled the client in, right?
Right.
Client's file looks like this. I'm gonna ask you a stupid question that I know the answer to, but I'm gonna ask you this: do you know how to drive a car?
Of course.
Okay, red means
No good.
stop. Green means
Go.
all right. Yellow means and not New York thing. We don't speed up.
Slow down.
Bingo. Okay. So if you had to look at this, the first thing over here for your client, according to the ideology that we have, what would this mean? Does your client have a
Stop.
set? Stop. Beautiful. This one over here, under 30% utilization. How would you decipher that?
Stop.
Bingo. Minimum 5 open primary cards with 2 years of good payment history.
That's a go.
Good. Same over here. 3 primary.
Stop.
Bingo. Over here.
Go.
All right, here.
Stop.
Bingo. And then 1, 2, and 3 would be.
Stops.
All right. And this one over here.
Go.
Quickly over here. Go to credit repair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Click the button. Now it takes you to whatever credit repair you have.
Wow.
All
Nice.
all integrated. Now, when a client's ready, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look like this. Same ideology. We good to go?
Yeah, it's a great file.
Qualify. I know it's a great file. Right? Qualify for funding, right? Go to funding. Pick the cards and go. Click
These are
apply
bus-
now. Now
These are
click,
bus-
click
This is
apply.
business.
Yes, sir.
Here, stuff.
It's as easy as that.
Like, so when you apply, you applying through online or through a
You are a
underwriter?
funding expert, which means you have your BRMs, correct?
Yeah.
So you would utilize your BRMs, but this is to give you another level of things that you can do in case your BRMs cannot get you money. In case you you cannot get money through your BRM.
Makes sense.
So now, when you have your BRM, say, because I know you got Citizens, you got Chase, and who else do you have?
Amex.
Amex. So you got those three, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in those three, when you have those three are eaten up, right?
Right.
Now we have more places that you can send them to. Not to say that you can't build a BRM relationship with each and every single one of these people that you're going to because you're sending clients over.
Like it.
I
love it.
clean, easy way to go. And you're pulling in a FICO score, right? You're pulling in a FICO score. You're not pulling in a Vantage score that was my free score now. So now you have a FICO score, exactly what the bank is utilizing.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're actually getting the real numbers and you're getting the real game. Where's the argument you would have here about utilizing this in your funding company? Where would it slow you down?
It wouldn't slow me down. It speed me up.
Bingo. Bingo.
Does most of the work for me.
And realistically, with the new addition of the client onboarding link, bear with me 1 second. Let me open it up in another window. Oops. With the new addition of the client onboarding link, when I do this and I hit enter, you literally send that to your client. Now your client can onboard themselves. So now you're not even waiting for, once they fill out their credit report, they pull My Score IQ, you send them that link. Once you're done, please do me a favor, fill this link out, get it done, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. As soon as it pulls in, you're ready to go.
I like it.
That's the game, brother. That's the game we're playing.
Could you put me on your account, Ollie?
I got a question.
Yes. Hold on. No, I'll answer you in 2 seconds. It is a yes. It's just it's paid. Absolutely. Everything comes with a price. What's up?
On that onboarding link, okay. I have a client right now that I'm working with to get funded. And if I send her that onboarding link, once she do the My Score IQ and put all of that in that onboarding link, then I get access to her file, and I can see exactly what she qualifies for. But she wouldn't get access to that to where she can just start applying for it.
Nope. She doesn't get. She will never have access to apply for anything. She will get her. She can eventually get access to her portal, right? But you would have to give her access to her portal, which you would be able to see her credit report, how the AI is broken down, everything, how it made everything go through the system. But she will never be able to apply for anything. We will not give your clients the bank to go apply to.
Okay, I can see that, but she wouldn't be. All right, gotcha.
Yes, you can see what the AI dictates.
Right.
Okay. I'm building another AI into the software in a little bit, that it's going to change all these banks and go based upon need. Remember, need is the key, guys. We need to fulfill a need because that's the problem. The problem is I need capital, but what do I need capital for? I need capital for, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So let's fill that need. If I need capital for marketing, let's go get the best marketing cards in business. FYI, Chase Ink Premier is the best one that you can get in business in business right now for marketing. There's also another one, Amex Gold card for marketing. 4 times cash back, 3 times cash back on every dollar you spend. So, you mean I'm earning money when I market and I'm getting money back when you're running ads on Facebook, Meta, Google, and Bing? It gives you 3 times cash back. Always read it, but we're building that out. Any questions on the score machine as I just stuttered? Any questions on the score machine?
Okay, can I see a loan done? Like, can I see a loan, not a credit card?
A loan? I haven't built the AI's prefer. I haven't built it greatly yet, Mr. Noah, but it is there. You can always select.
Okay.
You can always select your loan. Why? What are you looking for, Noah? Tell me.
Well, I was still under the impression that not just credit cards, but I was under the impression that the funding company or using the AI software, you would be able to essentially get that person the highest loan possible. Of course, according to their credit report, obviously. But I've never seen a loan done or seen a loan, like an example of a loan done.
Well, let me tell you something. I've broken the system 14 times in the past 3 months, building in all the different loans, subprime lenders, line of credit, home equity, all that stuff. And what happened is it kept breaking the system so that nobody was getting anything. So now what we did was we focused on just the credit cards right now because everybody is going for business funding utilizing credit cards. And then we're going to start building each piece after that without breaking the credit card section. Does that make sense?
Copy that. Okay.
Yeah, because I also want you guys to get auto loans, things like that. Find out who the best providers are that we're working with, and do that. So yes, great question. Great question.
Yeah, copy that. Could you like put me back on your account though? Because I used to be on your account, and
What do you mean?
I could have sworn like when you tried to look at my account last time, like I wasn't on your account anymore, and it was like, what?
So when we moved from TSM Basic to TSM Pro, because we're in TSM Pro, these are all just people that I've ran regardless into the system. I don't have anybody on my account except for me technically, and this one gentleman who doesn't even know that he's here because he was a client of mine. But
No?
I think you have your own version of the software.
Yes.
So just pull your stuff in there, bud.
Okay.
That's it. And then if you need any help, just let me know.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Ugh.
You okay?
Absolutely.
All right, beautiful. Any other questions for anybody over here on the software before I hop into credit repair? And you guys know credit repair takes a lot. I see some questions. I see something going on in the chat. Where the hell did my chat window go? Wait. Oh, there it is. Da. All right. Bingo. All right. So software is cleared. Knowledge base is there. Price is up. Oh, employees, guys. Guys, I need to add employees. This is another. I'm just going over the FAQs today. Employees can be added by clicking add employee and just fill in the information right here. Boom. First name, last name, email address. You want them active and the password that you want to set for them. And that's it. And then click create and they'll have access into the software for you. And that's it. That's it with this software. I do want to make an introduction today. We do have somebody that is potentially coming on board. Miss Vivian, come introduce yourself to everybody over here.
Hello, everyone. I'm Vivian Favors. How are you doing? Excited to be here. Have watch all the replays, have known Badi and Coach V for quite some time. And so I am here just seeing the Friday class because I was told that the Friday class is the class where the action takers are. So I am here just learning all the good things from Badi as well. And so, again, I will be happily to answer any questions in the near future. But yes, hello.
Awesome. We have something new to release to everybody over here. Ready? We're going to a 5-day training for the score machine. What the heck is going on in the back end over here? We're going to 5-day training for the score machine, just to let everybody know. Going forward now, everybody is going to get 1 day a week where they can pick, where they can go and learn from our teachers over here to be able to, what the heck? My printer decided to update. Go and learn from our teachers on how to get training and utilize the score machine inside of their business, because let's be real, Dre and I are only one people. We're only one person each. And at the end of the day, we can only do so much. And Adrian comes in again periodically, so we could only do so much. But now we have people that are dedicated to helping us grow this in the center and also giving you guys the best customer service to watch you guys get to that next piece. So we're going to do that. But now I am going to jump into M2. I'm going to show you guys advanced tactics in M2. And then we'll come back to the score machine. Let's get in over here. So when I go over this, I do this differently than everybody did this previously. When I break down the score machine, when I break down M2, it's very different than the way we used to break it down back in the day, where V and I used to go crazy in the sentiment of building some stuff out, where now, actually, we're not doing this. We're doing this today. Is it on? It's on. Where when we give you guys the opportunity to do this, we're gonna really turn it up another level. So when we click do it yourself over here, because now we've gotten to the point where we know if we're gonna use an AI, and AIs that we're using, the only AI that we're gonna add, maximum effectiveness focus, if we ever talk about it, is going to be the maximum effectiveness focus. If we're ever gonna talk about it. Because we're realizing that everybody sending out a maximum efficiency focus is not getting shit. And we want to kind of like drop that down and at least give them these letters. My team will actually look at them in the back end, remove all the garbage that doesn't need to be there, the extra creditor letters and everything. But it will go in the way where we're going to go that if they don't want to learn how to do it, they don't want to learn how to go do it yourself, any of that stuff, we're going to turn on maximum effective focus, and then we'll move on from there. So that'll be the AI that we utilize. Okay? So now we're going to go this way. Ready? I'm going to fuck all you up today. Here we go. When we're looking at this, normally we would turn on the regular one without PWA. What people didn't understand about PWA is how PWA actually works. So these boxes over here, and I know nobody has been teaching this, but these boxes over here are your creditor letters. The pink, the purple, the yellow, and the gray, right? The red, green, and blue. You guys already know this. This is don't attack, attack separately, attack all together. But now we're going to add some creditor letters if we're going to do some stuff over here, if we're going to do that way. So some people would go in and select all the rounds. I don't need all the rounds. Okay? I don't need everything. So I can come in and start attacking what I want inside of the letter. Say we know the DOB is good. Say we went through the report, and this is why this is advanced tactics. Say we've gone through all this information, and we know the DOB is good. We know the social security number is good. We know the addresses are good. We know the employee is good. It's only the name that's good, so shut it off. We don't need it. So now the only thing that's going to be attacked on the personal information sector is going to be the name. Knowing that the name is going to be attacked gives you a better opportunity to actually clear what's on the credit report than attacking something that's not there. Our goal is to attack what's there. So then the next piece comes over here. Bankruptcies, child support, repossessions, tax liens, foreclosures, judgments. Well, the only really thing that we're doing over here besides alimony, repossessions, tax liens, foreclosures is going to be bankruptcies. Turn the rest of the stuff off. Well, if we got a bankruptcy, let's leave it with that with the bureau selected. Because the system is telling you, I know what to select for bankruptcy. So why should you remember what to select if you know how to turn on the highest level? So I come down to inquiries. Okay? All I want is bad inquiries. It could be mortgage, it could be medical, it could be all that stuff. But again, guys in this class, for who's, you know what? Put a 1 in the chat if this is your first class. Put a 1 in the chat if this is your first class. All right, so we got a couple of people that are new. So what we're going to teach you guys is I never, ever, ever, ever attack inquiries in the software. It's a waste of money. Here's how it's a waste of money. If I come over here, I go into the work area, and I pull a client's file, and this client is the one that's already here as a test client. If I pull this client's file, and I go to, not the underwriting, I go to the progress report, there's a breakdown number over here. You see this? When it's a Vantage score, it gives you a breakdown of how the payments work. Okay? Recent credit falls under 10%. Do you know what that 10% is? Do you know what 10% is of your credit score? It's 55 points, ladies and gentlemen. How do I get that number? That number is broken down like this. You start at a 300 credit score, you can only achieve an 850 credit score. If you could only achieve that, 850 minus 300, that leaves you with 550. And then I take 10% of 550. What's 10% of 550? That's 55 points. If I have 100 inquiries, it only equals 55 points. So let me ask you a question. Who would spend, I'm just going to throw an astronomical number out. Who would spend $1,000 to get 55 points? Raise your hand. Nobody? You would spend $1,000 for 55 points, Miss Coach V? For 55 points.
If that's all I need, yes.
Okay. How about if I told you could do it for free?
Then no.
Exactly. The whole point is when you start to put it into perspective for 55 points, if your credit is in shambles, 55 points is not going to do you any good. 55 points is just the tip of the iceberg. So what do we need? We need to actually focus on the credit utilization, the depth of the credit, and the payment history. Those are all where the negative items sit. And again, this is Vantage, so little different than the FICO score. So when we have all that stuff, and we have everything that we're working on, we know that if equals 55 points, inquiries are better done over the phone. It's just easier. It's easier to call in and say, look, remove this documented item. We have, in the paid in full community, we have stuff. Dre has it in his community as well. We have stuff to tell you guys how to do it. Because at the end of the day, utilizing the software for 55 points to spend $400, to spend $500 because you got 9,000 inquiries, I'm sorry, that's stupid. And that's stealing money from a person. I don't steal money from people. That's just wrong. Now, if you want me to charge you to pick up the phone and call to remove your inquiries for you, oh hell yeah, I do that all day long. But I am not gonna take money from you to run a letter that I know at this very moment is gonna get hit with a stall letter. I know. Because at the end of the day, running it like that is crazy. It's just crazy. So what we do is we go down that set. And nobody's going to tell you guys that. That's the key. Nobody ever is going to tell you that. The software is not going to tell you that. Nobody else is going to tell you that. The reason I tell you that is because you have to be smarter than what you're doing. You have to understand credit repair. If I send them a packet like this of all this shit that's going on in my credit report, do you think they're going to run that file? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because what do you start to look like? A credit repair organization. And the more that you look like a credit repair organization, the more they don't want to help you. Because you're charging somebody for something they can do themselves. That's what the third-party stall letter's for, when they don't realize that you are doing it yourself. So when it comes down to it, picking up the phone, starting to fix your personal information, and fix all that stuff, changes the game. So let's go back into it over here. If I come back over here, what do I do with inquiries? I just shut them off. Now, charge off, we're going to leave on. Derogatory lates. This is, if anybody realizes, this is the round one. If you can see, everything is mostly selected in blue. This is what's been happening. But here's the thing. After this is done, I just leave this. I'll select all in green just for purposes of what I always say. I want the most aggressive attack no matter what I'm doing. Okay? So I might as well have them all split up. Once that happens, this is the key. This is the key. People don't realize what each of these things mean. What are they talking about? What do they work on? So the credit bureaus work on a system of how you send them the letters. So if I send them 1,000 letters, right, with one negative item in it, I sent 1,000 letters with one negative item. That's okay. But if I send them one letter with 1,000 items in it, they know you're a credit repair organization, and that's what we actually call a sweep. The technical terminology for that is sweep, because you're sending everything at once and praying the shit comes off. Guess what? Sweeps don't work anymore. Do you know why sweeps don't work anymore? Because what? Because the system picked up on it. They had AI before we had AI. How many people doing CFPB FTC? Put a me in the chat, you doing CFPB FTC? No me's? Nobody. Me. Perfect. Ms. Moses, you've been running rounds, though, so you're okay. You've been running rounds. CFPB FTC just released an update yesterday. Did anybody read it or see it? No.
No, sir.
CFPB FTC released an update yesterday that said, if you do not dispute with the Bureau first, you cannot submit anything through them. How many FTC, CFPB people are about to lose their fucking jobs right now in round one? Because they don't know how to run the system correctly. They were getting bombarded with too much information about the bureaus. Guess what? Guess what? They realized what was happening and they shut it down. And it must be 45 days after a non-response from the Bureau. Meaning, you still have to send your letter out to the Bureau. They have to willfully non-comply. And then after they willfully non-comply, then you're allowed to see a CFPB report. Wow. You mean they're actually following the letter of the law? I got you, Gabriel. It's not right. but I know people utilize it. So you mean that they're actually going to start following the FCRA? And there's going to be no hacks anymore? There's not going to be no shortcuts? I'm watching a lot of people get ready to go out of business. I'm watching a lot of people getting ready to go out of business when they realize that that's happening. Oh, we're just going to pivot. Yeah, okay, pivot. Pivot, where you going to pivot to? You weren't charging them anything because you had no cost price. You had no cost to submit a CFPB FTC report. And now when they find out you haven't submitted anything, whew, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. You know how I found that out? I found that out from the attorney from the score machine. The attorney from the score machine, do you know how many negative things, if you have one client that you do one thing negative for, take a guess how much the fine is from the FTC and the CFPB. Somebody put it in the chat. What the number is per person that you screw with. Nobody want to take a guess? More, Ms. Della. A lot more, Ms. Moses.
80,000.
A little bit less, Noah. Good. You're up there. I like that. At least you have a real. It's meant to hurt. 50,000. You're the closest, Miss Hall. 56,000 per infraction. If you committed 4 infractions, that's $200,000 for one client. And now it's times client times infraction. Wake up and smell the coffee, guys. Shortcuts are not worth it. Being non-compliant is not worth it. They sued one credit repair company 50 or 70 million dollars because they were doing wrong crap. So for everybody that's doing the right thing, yeah, it's gonna take longer. And I think I've been very transparent with everybody on, this shit ain't gonna come off quickly. It's not. It's gonna take time. But guess what? When it does come off, guess what? It's finished. It's finished. It's done. You don't have to worry about it. It ain't coming back. I see Paul's in the room. Paul Graves here. Paul teaches you how to use ChatGPT. But as long as you're using it properly and you do it properly, you're not making an incorrect. You're not making an incorrect accusation and doing something incorrectly, then you're fine. What's up, Gabe? Gabe, what up? Nope. Got on mute, big boy, big dog. Oh, that's cool. I think he wants to raise his hand, but he can't unmute.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay, yeah, my screen locked up. You said, so how I was doing the inquiries with the CFPB and FTC, that's no longer feasible.
It's not that it's no longer feasible. You don't do it for your client.
No, I have them do it for themselves.
Bingo. Then hey, they can blame you. They can blame you all they want, but at the end of the day, they still went and did it themselves.
Yeah, no, I don't do it for them. I teach them how to do it.
Yeah. Don't stop teaching them.
But yeah, I'm gonna. So what is it? Just have them call in now?
Yeah, it was always have them call in, but they got smart at the Bureau. Experian the only one that's going to work, but have them call in,
right,
and let them know that they're going to have to work a little harder. Sometimes the FTC, if there was really fraud committed. CFPB is only after 45 days. So give it a shot and go from there. That's the game. The more we learn the game, the better off we are. Guys, look, having the attorney around has been freaking fantastic. I wish that, I'll be honest with you, I wish we were 10x where we are now, because I would love to bring him on board full time and just teach me all day long. Because holy shit, the things that we can do. Laws, everything. If you don't follow the FCRA by law, right? you're literally damaging yourself. That's why Metro 2 has been so powerful, is because I'm not doing anything FCRA. I'm telling the Bureau that they did something wrong according to their own ideologies. Hey, it may take longer, but it still gets the job done. And that's the key. If we understand that, that's the way that we go down. So, letters. If the items are going to TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, just put 99 or 100. Doesn't matter, because the software will dictate what it needs. If the items are going to non-TransUnion but other reporting agencies, we're just going to want one negative item inside. And then non-TransUnion, non-other credit agencies, we're going to put 0. Why? Creditor letters. This is secondary reporting letters, and then your actual letters with your negative items. Let's go. Let's read the credit report. Now, this is called PWA, guys. This is not in every software. That's why I'm doing it in my software, not the Phenom software. But just to give you the idea, the gist is the same. PWA is huge. As we can see, personal information is broken up even further. Now it's broken up by what it is. So if I go over here, this is just a name. If I go over here, it is just a consumer. What is this one? Personal info. What is this? Other name. So it's saying your name documents are incorrect. So because your name documents are incorrect, we're going to split this up into one letter and send that out. Now, all I do up here is hide positive items. Now we're down. And now we're down to just what's wrong with the file. Come over here. You got student loans. We've got charge-offs. We've got AODL 3+, which is a late payment. We always got to make sure that we're labeling everything. And we're working with everything in the sentiment of, Ray, can you drop the document down with all the abbreviations, please?
It's coming.
Thank you, sir.
Here's there.
Thank you. So Ray just dropped a document and abbreviation list for you guys so you can start rocking this. So what I do is I actually go over here and I mark it up. Not crop. Oops, where is it? I had the thing before. How'd I do this the other day, Ray?
Click on edit
I did click on edit.
and
Markup.
This.
Yeah, markup.
Yes.
Got it. All right, so I go to markup, right? And now I start going over the thing. So let's go back up to the first one. So how do we find out what's there? We got personal information. I'm going to do the split screen over here. We got personal information. All right, let's go. PI. I'm going to mark this up with PI. Boom. That's done. 24, student loan, derogatory late 3+. Student loan, derogatory late 3+. Mark that up. That's done. 25, same thing. 26. Charge off. Let's find a charge off over here. Is there any charge offs? Student loan charge off, medical charge off, all of the charge off. I guess there's no charge off, so we're going to go all of the charge off. Move on. We got AOCC. We're done here. I go to 28. AODL 3+. AODL 3+. Found that. Perfect. AOD 3+. AODL 3+. AODL 1-2. AODL 1-2. 31, 32. 3+, we have it. 3+, we have it. 3+, we have it. Charge off, we have. We have. We have. We have. We have it. 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 We Last but not least is 41. And we have it. So at that point, we just read the credit report. And now we can go back and turn the AI all the way on. And just let me come over here. I'm going to go to top. And when I turn the credit report all the way on, I'm going to start picking it out like we did over here. I'm going to get rid of the addresses. Get rid of the addresses. I'm going to get rid of the date of birth. I'm going to get rid of the employer. I'm just going to leave names, okay? Public record standpoint, we have everything selected. Inquiries we have off. Charge-offs we have on. Derogatory lates we have on. Delinquency lates we have on. We have that. All that's done. So let's just say delinquent derogatories, we had what? Derogatory, we had student loan and all other. Well, let's go over here. Unknown, bank. We didn't have any student loan. Oh, we did have student loan. We didn't have mortgage. We didn't have vehicle. We had bank, we had other and medical and student loan. Good, leave that. Let's go to delinquency. See what we had on delinquency. Delinquency, we had everything else besides student loan and medical, so we could shut that off. Okay, we could shut student loan off and we can shut medical off. And now we just let it rock. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here just to make sure. And then unknown deviations, which all are, just leave it in green at that point. Again, run the system 99100. Form 1 is selected. We're done. We hit next. Yes, Mina.
Hey, my friend. I've been missing for a week, but I'm back this week. How you feeling?
I'm good. I spoke to your brother on Saturday.
Yes, when we've been alternating. When he can't get in, I get in and all that. He may be on the call, maybe not. But I got a question. So I got a client when I saw you uncheck the addresses and all that and the inquiries. What happens when, so I did what you said. I had the clients call into the bureaus and request the updates to their personal information so we didn't have to send it through Metro 2, right? But what happens when it doesn't come off? So I've been fighting with this one client and I put them in Metro 2. I've been pretty much putting everything in the score machine because people want funding. But this person I put in Metro 2, and I was talking to your guy about, because I had did the letters wrong, so he was helping me with fixing it. John. But when I look back at his updated 3-in-1 credit report, his names and addresses are still not off. After the past 30 days, they still not off. So I'm worried, or sorry, not worried. My question is, do I move forward or should I use Metro 2 to get them off first?
If you can't get it off on a phone call, it's because you weren't strong enough on a phone call.
Right, but you told me to have the client to do it, so I'm strong.
Regardless, you got to tell them you're not strong on a phone call, and that's what happened. And so even if you put it on Metro 2, that means that there's a verification. It means that they had a verification done, and they didn't allow them proceed forward, because what would happen is to say they could have went through and asked it, just ready for this? Hey, we're going to verify all your information and make sure that everything is correct over here, right? Did you live at previous address 12345 Smith Street? Oh, yeah, I lived there when I was 16 or 17 years old. You know how easy it is to walk somebody along?
I know.
Okay. Did that happen? That's probably what happened.
Well, I wasn't on the phone with them. I gave them my wonderful script that has worked for 8 of the 10 people, and these 2 people are struggling. And I'm like, ugh.
They're not struggling. They're not struggling. I just told you what happened. They're not struggling.
No,
They got-
TransUnion has been, because TransUnion did this with my brother. They were like, we can't change it. And I was like, I was in the background, like, that's illegal. You can't tell him that his name is, I mean, literally for him, it is really wrong. Like, it's not even his name. And so they're playing hardball. So what do we do?
I'm recording the phone call.
Got it.
I'm recording. Oh, you know when your rights are being violated, you can start to record the phone call. I say,
Forgot
oh,
about
are you
that.
sure? Are you sure you want to keep on this path?
Got it.
Ask-
Got it. Got it.
And ask for their name again. They tend to shut up.
Oh no, they
Okay.
tend to hang up the phone when they say you're about to record their phone call because now they know they can't play hardball. You don't understand. They have no right to play hardball. They're
I
not
do. That's what I
they're-
told them.
They have no right. But if you have no recourse to prove who they are or who's on the other line, what can you do? But the minute you start recording the phone call, what happens?
I didn't do that one. I'm going to try that again today. I didn't say I'm recording the call. I did tell them they didn't have a right. I did tell my brother did say you're violating my rights, but we did not say we are recording the phone call. And that's TransUnion. That's TransUnion that's giving us the business.
All you do, pick up the phone. They're going to say this call is recorded for quality assurance purposes. Oh, great. So if I agree to that, so do you. Click and I hit record. I don't want to be recorded. I don't want to be recorded. Good. Put me on the phone with your supervisor. If you can't be recorded, why should I have to have my rights infringed when you don't want to be recorded? You're telling me that I have to be recorded. What, are you going to magically shut the recording off if I tell you don't want to be recorded? They're going to say no. So now you start playing the game. Go to the supervisor. Be like, I'm recording this, and don't stop until you get to somebody who will speak to you. Then what happens is you're going to get everything you want because they know at that point they are in the wrong. And there's nothing they can do. They're going to keep strong-arming you until you're like, now say it on a recorded line, because that will be held against you.
Got it.
Another thing, hey Ali, if I can chime in on that.
Go for it.
Other thing is, what I found is they'll say they can't remove it because, this is Kim, by the way, because it's associated to an account on your credit profile, right? So they may take you through some more authentication methods to find out, that you're really you, because they do one authentication and then they'll give you another authentication to release the information on the lenders or the creditors, right? So you say, well, what creditor or lender is reporting my name as such or my address as such? Then they'll be able to give you that information. Then you call that creditor and or lender, call them and say, hey, this is my name, this is my address, change it. Once you change it
but we don't want them to change it, Miss Kim. So that would be good if you're dealing with a lender, right? That you want to keep on. Our goal is to get rid of the lenders that have that are old. So by calling that, I'm not saying that you're doing something wrong. You're doing it in the sentiment of, hey, I need to keep some of these people on. So if this one's a good account, yeah, let me call them and stay with them, right?
Okay, gotcha.
But at the same time, the reason that we do personal information is because exactly what you said, it is attached to an account. Well, if the name is not correct and it's attached to an account, well, how did you just verify that it comes from me?
Okay, gotcha. That makes a lot of sense. Thanks for clarifying that.
No problem. Look, you're going down the right path, right? You are going down the right path, but you also have to understand by going down said path, right? You have to build up. You have to build up a thing to get rid of the stuff that holds them accountable and holds your feet to the fire with them. How do you do that? Very simply, by removing the stuff that verifies you are the person that they need to talk to.
Okay, so only do that in the effect that that it's associated to a good account.
Yes, ma'am.
A bad address. Okay, gotcha.
So
so let's recap.
Okay.
Miss Kim and Ali. Let's recap that so I can get that in my notes.
Ready? I'm gonna make it simple for you.
Yeah.
You see all these letters that I have here?
Yeah.
All American Express.
Yeah.
Pick up the phone. Say, hey, American Express. My address is now X, Y, and Z. Please send it to my new address. That's what you would do. That's what Miss Kim wants you to do. On the other hand, me, see this letter over here? This is a charge-off letter from so on and so forth. Fuck you. Don't call them and update it. Good enough?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say yes.
Simply broken down. Simply broken down.
Yeah. We only want to keep the addresses of the good stuff. The bad stuff, do not call and verify. Nothing.
That's it. Exactly.
Okay.
Sugar, honey,
And
iced tea.
And in the event this address is on nothing or this name is on nothing, we don't even understand how it's on the credit profile at all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, automatically deletion.
Yeah.
It should be, but it's not. They're like, so I'm recording the call. I'm gonna try that today. I'll report back.
Oh,
Okay.
you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You might have somebody hang up on your face. Call back again. Call back again. Oh, they shit themselves.
Okay.
Somebody sent me a call. Somebody sent me a call to listen to, and I had to play it on in the background, right? And they literally, the guy started, I don't want to be recorded. Don't record me. Shut the recording off. This, that, and the other thing. So I don't want to be recorded either. So we're at an impasse right now. So you can figure out what's going to happen here. It's either you're going to send me to your supervisor or you're going to hang up the phone on my face and I'm going to call back and get somebody else. So what are you going to do? Click.
Okay. I got you. Okay. I got it now. I'll let you guys know when we hang up on this call. I'm going to call my client. I'm gonna call my brother and tell him to call TransUnion back, and because it's literally this is like real fraud. So I did an FTC letter yesterday for him that I need to mail out, but I said I wanted to wait and talk to you first because it's just giving us the runaround saying they can't take it off, and it's literally an account. We even called the creditor. And the creditor is like, we don't even know why you have that on your report because we don't have an account with you. Like literally, it's like the weirdest thing on the planet. And we're trying to figure out why we're going around the Marbury bush with something that's really not his.
So first and foremost, always get, anytime that a creditor says that they don't have something, please get it in writing. Please, if you can have that in writing for me, that would be fantastic. So when I submit it to the credit bureaus, they don't argue with me. First and foremost. Secondly, FTC reports should be submitted in every document that you're utilizing according to that document in itself. And if this keeps going on, now you do your CFPB because you've already submitted documentation about that, and they're giving you the runaround. On top of that, you call the bureau. But guess what, Mina?
Yes.
Guess what?
What?
They fucked with fire, and now they're gonna get burned. Mina, I'm going to send you to the attorney because you actually have a lawsuit on your hand.
Gotcha.
And it's time for you to win money.
So one last thing, just for the record, we did ask this creditor if they could send something, if they could provide a letter for us. And they said, we can't because we don't even have an account with you. Like, what would we say?
Exactly what you just said. You do not have an account with us. You do not have anything with us.
Right.
We don't know why it's reporting in your name. Thank you very much. Have a nice fucking day.
Gotcha. Okay, so I will call back and see if they'll do it because they were like, it doesn't make any sense. We don't have an account.
Great. I'm glad that it doesn't make any sense to you, and it doesn't make any sense to me. So any help that you can provide me would be expeditiously
absolutely
amazing.
Great. Gotcha.
Exactly. That's something that I want to say, and that's the key. Remember, when they're at fault, it is an awesome thing. Ray, do you have the link for the attorney?
Attorney, yes, I have it.
Send it to Miss Mina, please.
Okay, I got you.
Miss Mina, when they call out to you, please let me know. Just like Miss Moses is working with them as well. Please let me know what's going on with them. Because the guy's here in New York, the main guy is here in New York, and him and I had a discussion. I turned around and I said, I'm gonna start sending you people, but if you fuck around in any which way, shape, and form, I'm gonna light your ass on fire. So he started laughing. He's like, you're not gonna do. I was like, no, but you know me, and we're gonna have words. I was like, I'm gonna come my ass down to Brooklyn and come see you. He's like, okay.
Okay, action items. I'll call back the creditor, ask for a letter, see if they'll give it to me, Second, I'm also after I do that, I'm gonna call TransUnion back and tell them a call is going to be recorded and see if that will help.
Miss Viv, why don't you tell Miss Viv? Why don't you tell Coach V? Tell her what you just said in the chat, so she can hear it and everybody else can hear it, because that's very good info. That's a very good thing that you just.
And I apologize. I did get on the call late, so I might have missed a couple of things too.
Mm-hmm.
What she said?
Okay. Hi,
oh, I didn't see you, Miss V.
Great. I just put in the chat. So if you're talking to the person and they say, well, hey, you know, what you said and give you the runaround, hey, that's great. So, you know, ask for the supervisor or whoever can make that decision and let them know that this is affecting you. Get their email address. If they ask for proof, you know, you can, I guess, send them the account number that's shown up on the report, like, because.
You breaking up, is it me?
We need this taken off as soon as possible.
Yeah, she's breaking up.
Did I break up?
Yeah, you were breaking up.
Okay. Okay, so can you hear me now or no?
Yes, better.
Okay. So pretty much to you know, contact the customer service to see who can write this letter, because they may say, well, hey, you know, talking to the receptionist, they don't have all the answers. So the more that we can guide them, the better. So you just want to make sure you get to the right point of contact that can write this letter on your behalf and give them all the information that's on the credit report, but they can add to that letter.
Okay, got it. Thank you, by the way.
Beautiful. Miss Moses.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
Yeah, so I used that recording. It worked the first time, but when I tried it again, they hung up in my face.
I told you.
And I had to call back and ask to speak to a supervisor. But the first time when I called and used it, they was telling me that they couldn't do all this stuff. And then when I told them I was recording them, they changed their tune and did what I wanted them to do. But the second time they hung up in my face. And I called for my clients for the personal information.
Mm-hmm.
And they told me that she couldn't get one of the addresses removed because it was tied to an account.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How you get that removed though? It's an old address.
Call again and try again. But again, same thing is if it's tied to a good account, just go in.
No.
Call in and call it. The whole point is if it's an old address that she didn't live in at, okay, be like, that's why I'm calling you. I'm calling you to get my addresses updated because the addresses that you have are incorrect. And because they're incorrect, I want to remove all addresses that are attached to accounts and things like that that are incorrect and not of or belong to me.
And now that I'm thinking about it, how would they know if the address was attached to an account just by looking at the credit report?
Because they have to submit your address with the credit report when they do it. When they do Metro 2, ask Coach V. She'll let you know. When Coach V takes her documentation and she has to submit it to the Experian Equifax, right? Mm-hmm. They actually have your name, address, phone number, and stuff that you have to enter in the Metro 2 documentation before you send it off to get done. So it is an attachment to an address, but the address is, if it ain't right, they have to update it. That's required by law. And if they don't update it, that means it's not in compliance.
Right. I was trying to get it updated and they told me that the address was attached to an account. What I'm saying is, how do you know right then and there on the phone that that address is attached to an account?
Because they have a back-end system that tells you what's attached to what.
We weren't even on the phone that long for them to look up anything.
If they pull the client's information up, I swear it's there. If he goes over there, it's a box on the Experian backend, which I don't know how to access anymore. It'll tell you what account is attached to what address. It'll literally tell you what account is attached. I know Equifax has one, and I know TransUnion has one, but I don't know how to access them anymore. I wanna figure out how to do that shit, because then I can show you guys how to go into the back end, look at it, get the reporting number from Experian itself, and then utilize the reporting number from Experian itself, and then really screw them up.
So even though it's an old address, say it is attached to an account, and you're trying to update your personal information, they still won't remove it?
They're not gonna remove the address. No, the address should be removed.
Right, that's what they're saying, they can't remove it because of it being attached to an account.
Well, Miss Vivian just asked, is it an active account?
No.
No. So there should be no updating in that one as well. So they're not updating it ASAP. So if they're not updating it ASAP, then it's definitely gonna have the ability to be removed. There should be a little strong arm.
Yeah, it was shocking because it was Experian.
Experience should be easy. You need just
Right.
be a little more assertive on the phone.
Maybe I'll try it again.
Yeah, try it again. Be a little more assertive. Okay? Don't let
All right.
if you know something's not right, okay? If you know something's not right and they can push back and say, well, we can't do that. Well, guess what? You know it's not right, it's gonna happen. Try again with the recording thing and be like, look, I wanna ask you a question. You know the law? This is what the law is. Perfect. You're breaking the law now, because that's not right. That's not my address. Never had that. Blah, 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 blah. And you're breaking the law. Just to let you know, you're being recorded. So what you say now can be held against you in the court of law.
Yeah, I didn't have
Click.
any
Click.
I didn't have any problems with TransUnion or Equifax. I thought Experian was the easiest one. They turned out to be the one that gave me the hardest problem.
Hey, maybe they're getting worse. Maybe they're getting worse. I don't know. Everybody has their own experience, but remember, don't stop on the first time. Call back a couple of times. So when we were running the credit, when we were running inquiry exterminators back in the day, right? Sometimes we used to have to call 2 or 3 times. But once we got that good person on the phone, everything goes quickly. And I'm gonna be honest with you, same shit happened with me with American Express. Same shit happened with me with American Express. Guy on American Express tells me cannot do something. Literally told me cannot do this. I cannot do this. I said, are you sure you cannot do this? I recorded the call. Okay. I was like, I just want to hear you say that you cannot do this. So as everybody know, I have 2 phones, right? So I called on this one. I put the phone down and I called back American Express on this one. 2 separate phone numbers. Ran the whole same play, right? And I asked the person to do that. I said, let me ask you a question after we finished everything. I played everything back for the gentleman. I said, why would he say something like that? You know what he told me? He was like, I was an idiot. So just let you know, not everybody is going to have your best interest in tow that day. Call back again. Call back again until you get somebody on the phone that will help you. That's it. It's as simple as that.
All righty.
All right.
I have a question real quick.
No. Yes, sure. No problem.
It's about the recording thing. So
Yes.
is this cool if we do like a little sneaky link and just start recording before we even get on the call with them? Would that still be effective or hold up in court or anything?
No, because if that was the case, every person from, let's put it like this, every mobster from every point in time would have been thrown in jail because of that, because you have right to privacy. Okay.
Okay.
So you have to always let them know that again, the minute that's why they have that, they say, okay, well, we're letting you know this call is being recorded for quality assurance purposes. Fantastic. You just made my day. You just made my day. Great. I'm going to do the same thing. Click.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
now it literally, when they, especially the iPhone one, the recording has now started.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's like mic drop. That's literally they don't know what to do when that happens. And that's the key. You want to put them on notice. Okay, so everybody knows. What's my favorite phone system? Does everybody know what my favorite VoIP phone system is? Okay. Dial pad. Why? Dial pad has an AI recorder built into the software from the day that you start utilizing it, that it records everything and makes action plans for you, all that stuff. Okay? The problem is that you cannot use dial pad for anything besides its action plans. It's great, it's good, but nothing happens. So my key is, and how I try to tell everybody is I have that and I know that stuff won't hold up. And the key that it won't hold up is because of all the actual laws that go place with recording a phone call. But the minute that you tell them, great, I'm just letting you know I'm recording the call now. I'm just letting you know the call is going to be recorded. And when the call is recorded, what happens? Game over for you. Game over. And that's why their tune changes. Their tune changes because they know, oh shit, like, oh crap, yeah, I can do that. I can do that because they know they're doing something illegal. Realistically, if they were smart, right, they would have a, whatchamacallit, when as soon as the call is recorded, they send you to the legal department. That'd be smart at that point. They send it to the legal department, but at the end of the day, they're not smart. So it is what it is. But that's the key. That's what I say to everybody. Get those two things started, get rocking and rolling, and then focus on your true negative items with the softwares, and that's how you start to really get deletions off of your account. The way that you're going to start doing that is when you're picking up this stuff and getting only your negative items. Now, if I remember correctly, this did have a public record on it, so bear with me. I did do something wrong. Let's just do this for right now. Let's see if I can select the public record. There is a BK. So why wasn't the BK coming up? Did I just find another error in the software? So now look, you see this, guys? Look at all these purple boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 purple boxes. Each of them personal information broken down by actual what type of personal information it is. So this is when it gets more advanced. Okay? So this way of doing it is extremely advanced, and it's kind of what I want to teach going forward, but this will confuse people. This will confuse people to a certain extent. So now watch. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to make it easy. I'm going to make it easier. Ready? Same sort of client, right? Do it yourself. Print mail myself. I'm going to select the most effective one. This makes life easier for everybody, right? Put a me in the chat if this is easier for you.
If which part is easier, I'm sorry, a call came through and I missed a little bit. So if what's easier, manually doing it with your cheat sheet?
This one or this one? This one or this one? Which one's easier?
Oh, that one for sure.
Oh, this one for sure. Okay, good.
But I can learn whatever you teach me, so just tell me which way to go.
I'm not worried about it. Mina, what the hell are you worried about? You guys came over to FICO Forge to get 10 clients for free.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh yeah, you got.
But I still need to know. I know you want to take over for us, but I'm one of those.
No. I am not saying that in that way. I am not saying that to be negative in any which way, shape, and form. I am saying that you already have somebody on that still need my 10 clients for free, sir. Are you in FICO Forge? Shmiel? Shmiel? Is that how you pronounce it? Shmiel? Yeah, okay. You in FICO Forge? Why are you not with my team? Just tell them. Yeah, you need to get your 10 VAs before you start paying $25. So get in there. Just text the team. Just say, hey, look, I need somebody to go in and do my accounts. Yeah, Ray with the number. Call them.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Ray after this because I'm gonna just drop putting everybody in the score machine, but I'm gonna drop them in the Metro too.
So here's the thing: when you're doing it, okay, guys, you're gonna kill me. You see this?
No, don't digress. Go back to that.
No. When you guys are here, you see this button over here when you're in the score machine? The minute that this client comes over here, right? The minute that they come over here, when it goes to credit repair, guys, the integration that we want you to use is not the integration for the main. Oh, you son of a bitch, Hamed. You made it live, didn't you? Hey, guys, if you didn't read it, I'm reading it right now. Go High Level is integrated into the software.
Okay, so what does that mean exactly? Because I'm about to get excited, but I'm not exactly sure if I'm.
I don't know what it means yet either.
That means I got my capture page inside of here.
I have no damn. What did I just say? I have no damn clue.
Oh, I looking like my lead capture page is already launched for me. I'm just saying, I got my URL ready.
Oh, damn. Oh my God. Look, we got people that ask us for stuff, and sometimes I just forget about it because we're working on so much shit that I don't even know. That's sick. That's sick. Anybody know Batman Cavo? Yes, no, maybe so. Me? Put a me in the chat, 1 in the chat, 2 in the chat, 3 in the chat, something. I seen that the other day. No, okay. So one of his mentees I met in Miami, and literally he asked us for this, and I didn't know where it was. So this was built for one of Batman Kevo's mentees. So that's sick. All right, but let's go back to Mina. This is for you, right? This is for everybody that's in here. This is how we're running it in our head, right? FICO Forge is not what we're gonna put because that's our access. When we log in to FICO Forge, which is over here, we're going to get this link. Where's this link? Client onboarding link. When I get the client onboarding link, I'm just going to copy it. Oops. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back to the software. And I'm going to put the client onboarding link. Nope. Where is it? Right here. In here. Now watch. This is how you run it perfectly. Like this. I go into that client again, or any client I'm going through forward, right? And I tell that client like this. Great, we just went over everything over here. I'm gonna need you to get some documents prepared and things like that for me. Do me a favor. Here's the link. Copy the link and send it off to them. Stop working hard. Start working smart.
Okay, I'm gonna raise my hand because I got a question.
You don't have to raise your hand. You're the only one right here.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I wasn't on mute. I was supposed to be on mute. My bad. Okay, so great. So this is great, right? So I load everybody into. So when I come here to enter FICO Forge credit process, right? I did this the other day. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was like, how do I figure?
You see the register button?
Register.
Right there. You send
register.
You send that to them, and boom, they can start registering. Actually, let me see something. Because you know
I'm about to do that too. I'm about to do
I'm a SOB. Ready? Let me see if I do the registration link instead of the onboarding link, because that's really what they should be in. And if I delete this and put registration here, and then hit save the slug, come back over here.
I'm back.
Come back over here. Go to work. Do that like this. Does it go to the registration page when I go in? Come down, go to repair. Oh, that's how you do it. Let's go.
Got it. So, okay, I'm about to do that right now. I'm going on mute. Sorry, I'm going back to show.
Guys, when we're doing this stuff, I'm doing it live with you because it's always good to experiment together on things that we're going with to run your business. Remember, the systems working together and doing what needs to be done is truly the key and case in point that we're trying to achieve. Just getting that registration and onboarding piece right there is huge. I'm confused about the affiliate portion. Okay, we'll get to you after. Okay? By running the system smoothly where it goes from one page to another, that's the key. Because what really it is now, here's how I'm running this. I come to the dashboard. You're gonna have your own, but if it's me, I'm taking this link right here, sending it to the client. Client signs up, great. Now I'm gonna take this link. I'm gonna say, do me a favor, username and password and social security number. Please send it, because I don't want it on my cell phone. I don't want you to send it to me via email. I don't want it there, just to make sure that we're HIPAA compliant. All that other stuff, all that compliance on saving personal information. I just want you to do it yourself. Perfect. They send that out. They pull it in. We get that ding, and we get that ding over here that it's there. Once the client's in, now I can view the client. Great. We're gonna go over the client. Let's go over the bad one. Hey, we're gonna have a consultation. I go in. I have the consultation with the client. I can see that you need some credit repair. Let's get you registered for the credit repair software. Boom, send that over to them. Now they register. Done.
Okay, run me one more time. I was trying to do it and I wasn't looking. I was trying to actually do it myself. So I'm gonna do it one more time and then I'm gonna do it and then I'm gonna go back on mute.
Say your brother's. You gotta say your brother's famous line for me to do it.
I'm doing it slow so I can do it some more. Your shirt is coming too. We did a hoodie for. I ain't gonna tell you. I just wait for
I love it. I fucking love it. So
all right, one more time.
At the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, you're gonna use your MyScore IQ. But if this was me, this is how I'm running it.
Yeah.
Copy the link, send this to the client, right? After the client signs up, hey client, as soon as you're done, do me a favor, come to the onboarding link, onboard yourselves. Okay? I don't want to hold your data. I don't want to hold your information. Okay? So now the data comes in, all that stuff. Once we're in, you see the client. Oh, I think I uploaded everything. Let me check in my portal. Okay, you're there. Fantastic. Let's go over. Let's have a Zoom consultation.
So pause for 1 second. When I send them the link, so I send them my free score now link now, right? They register. How do they get back into the score machine? Show me that.
They don't need to get back in the scoring machine. You don't give them access until they become a paying client. There is no they getting into the scoring machine. This is just saying, hey, do me a favor, come to this link. Do I have it up on the other page? Let's see. This is okay. You see this? This is what they're gonna get.
That's the one I'm missing.
It's gonna give my free score now, identity IQ, my score IQ. You're gonna put their username platform, and if they go to my score IQ, they're gonna have the last 4 digits. They're gonna confirm that this credit report, that I confirm that this is my credit report, and I authorize this to use for educational analysis. Okay? Boom. They submit that. It comes in. Once they submit, the intern comes over here. Now we have it at the top. Well, I have the bad one down here. So now I'm gonna go down to the bad one. I'm gonna open up the bad one. We're on a Zoom meeting now, just like we are with the people in this room. Okay. Guys, we're gonna do X, Y, and Z, all right? Let's go over here. We pull it up. Now red, green, red, yellow, and green. We're gonna do you drive a car? Boop, 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 boop. Okay, do you need credit repair? Oh, fuck, yeah, I need credit repair. Great. Let's register you for the credit repair software. Get them registered, take your payment, have a nice day. Have a nice day. And I hope you charge for your institutional funding analysis, because we are allowed to charge for an institutional funding analysis. Can somebody write that in the chat? Institutional funding.
Institutional funding. I like that. Institutional
funding analysis.
I've been calling it credit strategy or funding strategy, but I like institutional.
Institutional funding analysis. That's my new favorite word. And I used it in my podcast yesterday. Institutional funding analysis. Yeah, somebody just trying to talk to me.
Yes, I'm trying to talk to you.
Yes,
so once you have them in there, I saw all the steps. Now, how are you sending them? Can you show how you were sending them an invoice to pay? I don't know. I don't know how to do that.
Okay, so the way that you send them the invoice to pay is, do you have anything set up to have them to invoice to pay?
Not
No.
yet.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning, guess what I just heard yesterday? Fanbases no longer gives it funding for credit repair. They no longer buy now, pay later, which
What?
I saw that shit happening. I saw that shit happening.
Oh no.
And I signed up with Fanbase because of
Buy
AMOB, I
now,
think it's
It's
buy
all.
now, buy
I
now,
thought
pay.
it was always that way. So when I signed up with them, they wanted me to say mentorship program. So the name of my thing is called Credit Profile Optimization. It's not credit repair.
It's not even on the credit repair. And Mob and I were talking, and they're getting away from it completely, guys.
Okay.
Buy now, pay later, right? Is what? Think about what buy now, pay later is. Credit.
A loan.
It's a loan. Credit card.
It's credit.
It's credit. That's what it is. And you're giving people credit that screwed up their credit.
That has bad credit.
Bingo.
That's why I stopped taking payment arrangements. Pay me in all or none.
And so I did do payment arrangements, but here's the thing: the monthly payment is what I. Remember when I was telling you guys monthly payments, how to break down your monthly payments, how to go through it, how to break everything down? That's the key.
Okay.
That's the key. So you have to make sure that you know what's going on. So Barbara, first and foremost, you need a legit merchant account.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Stripes is not it.
You can't use Stripe. You can't use
no.
PayPal. You can't
Okay.
use Square.
Okay.
All right, now you guys are gonna take me off into a tangent. Let me stop sharing the screen so you guys can see me. Okay. All right, ready?
We can see it.
Okay.
This is why we stick with you, Ali.
Stripe, PayPal, Square are something we call aggregates. Okay? What is an aggregate? Okay? An aggregate is somebody that opens up a merchant account and you're able to charge underneath them. So you know how Stripe can hold your money for 60 days, 70 days, do whatever the hell they want? Because what? Why? Because that was never your money. That was never your money. That was Stripe's money before it was your money. That's why it takes longer for them to come out. Now, I brought a very, very handsome gentleman on like 4 or 5 weeks ago. Does everybody remember who that man was? By any chance? Hey, Paul, you here?
Was your guy from your merchant place, right?
Mm-hmm. Do you know
Check this out, though.
Do you know what his number one set of clients are, Ms. Della?
Us.
Credit repair organization. Do you know who his number one software is that sends him clients?
Us.
Not us. Not us.
Oh, score machine. Okay.
Credit repair.
I mean, no.
Credit repair cloud.
Credit repair cloud. That's what I was gonna say.
Credit repair cloud. The biggest software is his number one provider of yes, 5-star processing. Yep. So
I just. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go for it. Go for it, Ms. Della. Go.
Okay, so I just opened up a Chase Bank account, business account, and in my app, I can take credit card payments.
Is there any? Yes, you can take credit card payments, but if they find out that you're doing high risk, they will shut you down immediately. Chase does not.
I mean.
Yes. Go. Keep going. Go.
Yeah, I know what. No. What I'm saying is, I didn't realize that came with the account. Like usually, you have to do a merchant account separate.
So Chase Business has the ability for it to connect to your business bank account. I saw that, and they will open up processing, but you still have to go through the process of actually applying, unless they actually gave it to you all in one shot, which I'd be very surprised.
Give it to me all in one shot.
That's
They gave it to me on.
Make sure that they're not charging you hidden fees.
They said it's like a 2% fee.
2%. Just double check it. When you get your first statement, send it to me. If you swipe.
Hey, Ali.
Yeah.
I think I have the same thing on my Chase business account. I didn't open it yet because I'm still new to this game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm confused, but I think I seen that on my Chase business
I
account
was
that I
specific
could take
in asking, and she was like, "Yeah."
So here's what I'm gonna say to you
I
guys. Here's what I'm gonna say to you guys. Double check what's going on. V, I think we have it inside of the score machine because it's got Rick needs it from the score machine so he knows who it's coming from. Double check because I know for a fact when I had the credit repair company, when they found out that I was doing credit repair, they shut my ass down in 2 seconds. So I
Don't
want
say I'm doing credit repair now.
don't say you're ever doing credit repair, but when they will find out, you know that all it takes is one chargeback, and they will hammer your ass.
want to say I have Chase Business too, and when I looked into it, you still have to buy the processor, and they're still going to charge you the same setup as I think every other processor
There we go.
does.
So not necessarily. Look, guys, I can go into a tangent about this because I deal with it all freaking day long, and it's crazy on what happens with the credit card process. So credit card processing there's 3 different ways that you can charge a client. You can charge that you eat the fee, you can charge them that they eat the fee, or you could do a hybrid method, which is what Rick does with some of the clients. If you eat the fee, there's a way to lower your amounts down that they take from you if excuse me, that they take from you if you're too high. So what does that mean? If you have too much chargebacks and you have too much stuff there, they're going to close your account down. They're immediately going to see that. That's how Chase will find out. That's how all these people find out immediately. Okay. It's got nothing to do with what it is. They look at what your business is. I want you to understand these underwriters get paid to go back and look at your business multiple times. And don't think they won't pick up the phone and call your client. Because they'll pick up the phone your client and be like, oh, this is Chase from so-and-so. We're just trying to check to make sure that you charge yourself with so-and-so. And what service did they provide for you today? Oh, they provided credit repair for me. Click. Send a letter in the mail. Account closed. Do you think it didn't happen to some of the best of us? It happened to the best of us. It happened to the best of us. I did it with Stripe. I got closed with Stripe. I got closed with Waze. I got closed with Square. I got closed with PayPal. Then I found Rick. Then I found Rick. When I found Rick, I was processing $2,000-$3,000 a month. Then I blew up with Rick, and then I lost my business, closed my business down. And then I also found 3 other companies that I was working with back then that I started moving money around with as well. Because I had multiple merchant accounts. Allow you to use a terminal/reader you have. Yes, they do. But it's a pain in the butt, and what you want to do is, I love this. They will always give you an incentive if you use their stuff with their terminals. They will always give you an incentive to get their stuff because it integrates into their systems better. Rick? Mina, did you watch the video, the podcast?
No, I just asked for the link and I'm looking at it now.
Go watch the podcast with me and Rick. All your questions get answered. I let him answer it.
Perfect.
Okay, so that link that you just sent out with the 5-star, that's what I need to go watch?
No, that's actually going to apply. That's how he knows it's coming from the score machine. So Rick has 2 ways that you get to him. Okay? Rick has you apply on his website, and then he sends you to somebody. And guess who that somebody is that he sends you to? You wind up talking to me to get a merchant account. Or you talk to Rick directly if you know that you're going through the score machine. There you go. Ray just dropped the podcast with me and Rick on in the link over there. So I've been doing this for 6 years with Rick, just doing the credit repair industry. We know what's out there. We know what's going on. The first time I ever heard about the Chase thing, that's crazy. I'm going to get back with him. And he told me, he goes, he told me 6 months ago, he said, give it a few months. They're going to stop the buy now, pay here. He goes, and all those companies, fan bases, everything. He goes, Stripe's going to find out what they're going to do, and they're going to threaten to close down their accounts. Hey, guess what? You guys got caught in the trap. And they got a shit ton of affiliates. I wonder how many people got benefited off of fan bases and WAP. I want to know how many people benefited, because that's crazy that happened. Remember, old-fashioned sometimes is better. Old-fashioned merchant account, you go through it. And Gabe, you still need authorized.net is one, but you still need the merchant account if you want to use authorized.net. He uses authorized.net and NMI, either or. With us, the back end that connects with us is NMI. That's how you build the connections between that stuff. So when I'm talking to you guys, like, look, all this stuff that's here is the reason that we connect with each and every piece. Ms. Kim, I saw you come on mute. What do you got, girl?
No, I was, excuse me. I was just going to say that kind of sucks because I have my business account with Navy Federal, but I use HoneyBook as my, my CRM and all that good stuff. So I take the payments through HoneyBook, but it's ciphered through Stripe, which goes through Navy Federal. So I don't know.
Navy Federal's not going to find out. Stripe is going to find out and shut you down from being able to take it. So your job is to make sure that nobody ever says that you're doing credit repair. Hence, what do we do, Ms. Kim, now?
I'm a mentorship.
Okay, mentorship is okay, but just be careful. They're going to start cracking down on mentors now soon, too.
So it's an industrial funding analysis.
Industry, yeah. Yes.
Industry funding or institutional?
Institutional. There we go.
Oh wait, okay, I got it.
Can we say consulting?
Consulting is a red flag now. So when you say consulting, that's a red flag. It's going to throw that red flag immediately. When you throw that red flag immediately, now you're going to have a problem. But everybody in here, you got to have your price points down. You have to be ready to go in and get those merchant accounts, because if you're not ready to go in and get those merchant, Rick is going to ask you, hey guys, how much are you charging? You're going to be like, I don't know. And then what happens when you tell him, I don't know?
Hey, Ali.
Yeah, there he is.
Up?
There he is. There he is.
Oh, wee. Now listen. So what I use marketing, and then I put whatever the price tag is. So somebody paid you $10,000. I throw it in a ChatGPT. Say, hey, ChatGPT, can you break down this marketing plan into a invoice to send over, so it could be marketed. So it builds me out it breaks down $10,000 for me. 4,000 could be consultant fee. 1,500 can be analysis. 800 can be this. 1,600 can be that. So let ChatGPT be your smart friend. Don't think about it. Just throw it in the ChatGPT. Ask it to build me out an invoice so I can send to my client.
Bingo. How long, Paul? How long you been with us?
It hasn't been. It's about to be a year. Is it been a year? 8 months? 9 months?
6, 8 months.
Something like that.
And why did you come? Why did you get to go to 5-star?
Hey, Rick, it's that guy. Rick is that guy. I'm just letting y'all know. Hey, nobody else is gonna be as transparent as Rick is. Like,
hey,
I talk to Rick maybe once or twice every other week, or once or twice a month. That dude is legit.
Rick calls me. He goes, "Your boy Paul called me."
Yeah, he's trying to get me to move over there. I'm like, "Nah, I can't move out of country yet."
You know where he is? You know where he is? Fucking California right now. Don't
in Cali.
Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. He my guy, but ask him. Well, how many times you come back to the States to actually come back and make money?
It's probably a lot.
He comes back for 3 months at a clip, goes and then spends 3 months out.
Makes sense. Every quarter. Damn near every quarter.
Yeah. Yep.
But guys, yeah, get 5-star processing. Don't think about it. Just do it. Like Nike. Just do it.
Miss Kim, and then I'll get Johan after.
Okay, thank you. I'm so glad to be here, but especially today because I'm in the transition of pivoting or whatever. So would you be clear and say that it's safe to rename my stuff instead of credit profile optimization to go ahead and rename it as industry funding analysis because I'm kind of over the credit
Institutional funding analysis.
institution.
Institutional funding analysis.
And that's
You know why we named it institutional funding analysis? I'll tell everybody here why.
why, but that's our safe spot right there.
Why is it safe, Miss Kim? Who told us it's safe?
No, I'm asking. I don't
The
know.
attorney.
A lawyer?
There we go. Who said it?
Lawyer?
Always the lawyer.
I did.
Yes,
Okay.
Miss Mina. Why? Because we have been stuck on compliance more than that. Did anybody see on the main website that the little speedometer's gone with the pages showing your credit score going up and down? Did everybody see that's gone now? Nobody saw it. Now everybody's gonna go to thescoremachine.com and go look. What do you mean? Hold on, wait, I didn't see that. Why? Lawyer told us that's not right.
Which one? I'm sorry.
Go right to the score machine right now. There used to be a speedometer. As you scroll down the page, right, the speedometer goes up and then it changes into a credit card. Right?
Oh, yep.
It's gone.
Okay.
Lawyer told me that defrauds a client.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
How?
It sets an expectation.
Oh.
It sets an expectation. We're not setting expectations over here. We're actually showing them what the expectations are. We're going in and actually doing it, guys. That's how we do it. Okay, so Miss Kim, I got you. Johan, very easy with what Paul said. I love it. Paul's a ChatGPT monster like I am. Go into ChatGPT, put in marketing, right? And give me a full analysis breakdown on what I can charge for $10,000. Paul, did I say that right?
1,000%.
That's it. Nice and easy. Nice and easy on what you need to do.
You can do it for for management too as well. So if you be like, I don't want to do marketing, management, because you got a whole slew of different things when it comes to management as well as marketing. So you can just play around which one is going to fit your needs the best.
Guess what Rick and I are working on right now, Paul? You're going to like this one. Paul.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Liquidation account.
Don't say that to me.
I just
don't say that to me because I'm back in the game. Well, I've been doing liquidation a little bit, but I'm like, man,
I ain't seeing it. You better start doing it through the damn account, bro.
I know. I'm doing it through PNC. That's why.
Come on, bro. I gotta eat
That's
too.
why. Yeah, I know. But see, the thing is, they already flagged me already. I talked to you offline, bro.
Okay,
they already flagged me. I'm pissed. But anyway.
Don't see being flagged. I say, Paul, what you just said. I'm glad that it's here. Being flagged is a good thing. Here's why it's a good thing. Any other merchant account, they would have shut your ass down. So in being flagged, now you just got to prove what you're doing. As long as you're proving what you're doing, you're fine.
Because there's 2 consulting companies. I said, you don't think 2 businesses can do business together? I gave this person a consultant fee because she needed help with her business and marketing. So now they threw up a red flag. It was only $3,500. It's not even big. It was $3,500, and I was like, "Yo, Rick, what the hell is going on, bro? This is stupid."
Rick,
because the 2 consulting companies.
He started on. So here's the thing. Rick got too into the credit repair game. He didn't realize there's a bigger world out there. And our world that we were in, now he's getting into. And he's going directly to the banks, looking at these banks now to find all this stuff. And here's the thing, guys. If we get this merchant account set up for that, we're going to show you guys how to make some real fucking money. Not this bullshit crapola money. We're talking about...
Especially liquidation.
Fucking 5%. Real quick, 20 seconds of work. 20 seconds of work. Not fast money, not crack money, not bullshit money. It's going to take time to understand the game, but once you understand the game, Paul, you got a contract or no for liquidations?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, get with me.
Yeah, I got a contract already. But yeah, liquidation has just been I've been doing low amounts because I don't want to get flagged.
Okay, I got you. I got you. We'll talk. We'll
Hmm.
talk offline.
Okay.
Darletta, I love what you're saying. That's if you just want to do an analysis. You're still doing funding. But if you're doing an analysis, right, you could charge for said analysis because it's absolutely legal to tell somebody if they're ready to go get institutional money or not get institutional money. Because you can literally read Credit Karma, Experian, any of that stuff to tell them what it is. But now you have a software that reads it for them, lets them know what it is, and now pushes them where they need to go. That's the key, guys. Being smart on how not only your verbiage, but what you're doing. Because we're not offering a credit analysis. You cannot charge for a credit analysis. But you can charge for institutional funding analysis because are you ready to go get institutional money? Are you ready to go in front of the bank? Are you ready to go in front of the people? And that's the key. Because if you're not ready, what's holding you back? The ability to do this, and this. That's the key. Marky, I know you got something to say. What up? What up?
Yeah, bro. I'm listening, and I'm like, so we not putting consultation with our business no more. We more so doing this institutional funding analysis, like direction.
And it's not that we're not doing it. It is a consultation, but the consultation now has changed what type of consultation it is, Mark, because the previous consultation was to see if you had negative items on your credit report, and then what we're going to do to fix those negative items. We're not doing that anymore. We're trying to tell you, are you ready for money and why you're not ready for money? And then we can put you where you need to go. Because if you're not ready for money, you're going to pay somebody to get you ready for money. And that's okay.
Right.
Because
and I heard that. So like, when you doing your Navy Federal business account, they ask to like, what group would you categorize your business in? So you're not going to put consultations no more. You're going to put what?
I mean,
because I haven't done it yet.
You could do consultation. That's still fine. It's still a consultation company.
Would it be better to sound marketing to say marketing now?
You can do marketing, but you're not really marketing in the sentiment because you're not marketing, but you're in fintech finance.
Yeah.
You're a fintech agency, guys, because you're using financial technologies to get your people to where they need to go. That's the key. You're using financial technology to get their people to where you need to go. So you're either a consultant or you're in fintech. Make sense?
Yeah. I'm going to have to run that back with you because I'm at work right now, but we'll talk about it.
Yeah, that's it. That's fine, brother. You got to let me know what's there on Navy Fed. I can always help if that's the key. If somebody ever wants to take a picture of something, we have the communities, we have all that stuff. Just let me know. Put a picture in there. I can run through and try to figure out what is the best piece
TV ads. This is
for
kind
you.
of
Ooh, what the hell was that? Damn, they came in hot. Yo, brother, drop the Taco Bell over here. No. Hell no. Bring that shit over here.
Bring that shit over here. Yo, I got you. Send me $100. I'll grub up that shit over to you.
Fucking don't tell me twice. Where the fuck you at? Yo, I think you're really far from where I am. $100.
I'm in Massachusetts. I'll be there in like an hour and a half.
Oh, true that. Yo, fuck.
I need to come to the office.
Office is gonna be open. Okay, so the printer just went into. Okay, so people that don't know, let's give an update. We have officially, as of this afternoon, officially moved out of New York. We're doing our last rounds of letters in New York this weekend, and then come Monday morning, we're officially out of New York. We are in Connecticut starting Monday morning. We have a forward operating base, or FOB, up here in Connecticut, but we have an actual legitimate office. I will.
Can you tell me the reason for that, Ali?
What happened?
Can you tell me the reason for that, like why you're moving locations?
Okay, so if you would have given me 2 seconds, I would have explained why. So the reason that we left New York is first and foremost, I bought a house. So my house is in Connecticut because the taxes in New York are absolutely astronomical and crazy. So the commute was getting a little crazy on me. So I didn't want to do it anymore. So we found an office over here for, ready for this, a third of what I was paying in New York. And I got the same amount of space. And I actually have an office. Like it's an office, it's not a storefront. It doesn't look like a store where, you can buy shit. No, we actually have an office. We're setting up our office to be multifaceted, where everything is going to be done. I will be doing a lot of score machine trainings and things like that out of the office, one-on-ones, people that want to come have a sit down and want to work with us. I'm gonna be doing it inside of the office and growing the office life, because it also legitimizes the company where you have a proper office and people can come in, sit down, talk, carry on, do what needs to be done. So we are moving our people up to Connecticut. We're keeping a lot of those same people. They are coming up over here. And now we're gonna have it so that if Marky wants to drive down from Boston, I have a hotel. It's 2 miles down the road that he could stay at, and he can come visit me during the week for 2-3 days and sit down and go over the software and get a real walkthrough with me, get a real piece of what it is. I know people, and no disrespect to what everybody else does. I don't follow the trend. I never have followed the trend. I'm always my own trend, and I set my own trends. These few one-to-many thing, I don't believe in that. I believe in giving people help where they're at and work with people where they're at. I love these classes, but you want to know what the best thing with me is? I love when you guys come over and sit down in the office. We go over everything. I share my computer screen. You share your laptop, how you're working, understand what it is, because seeing a person it becomes tangible. You also resonate with the people that you're working with when you're able to rub against them, type of thing. And I've had a lot of people take up, and Nehemiah was in here in the beginning. He was the first one to ever come to the office. But I was like, come through. He's like, I'm coming. And he walked into the office, and it changed the whole game when he walked up into the office, because he was able to ask the questions that he wasn't comfortable asking in the group setting. Some people don't want to talk about their finances in a group setting. Some people don't want to talk about their clients in a group setting, or their downfalls. Hold on, give me a second. 1 second, guys. I did not expect who I saw to message me. Bear with me 1 second. Dre. Pause your phone 2 seconds.
What's up?
Herman just texted me. He goes, I didn't realize I didn't sign up for the software. Can you please send me the link so I can sign up for the software?
Nope, there's that. There's that.
And I just, wow. Guys, love where we're heading. That's the key.
That's awesome.
That it is. That's your guy. I want to tell you something. I've never seen Dre happier in the play. When we were down at InvestFest in August, when Dre saw Herman Dulce, I thought I saw a little schoolgirl come out.
He's a man. He's a freaking y'all. Who knows who doesn't know who that is? Put a 1 in the chat. If we all know who Herman Dulce is, put it. Okay, we all know. Okay, cool. Yeah, that man. Shit. I didn't learn so much from him. Yeah, that's awesome. And now he's using the software. Yeah, that's freaking awesome.
Hey, I don't know who he is. You missed my one.
I'm sorry. Haitian CEO. So he's a big time funder.
Oh, I heard that nickname, but I didn't know his real name. Yeah.
Yeah. That's his name, Herman Dulce. Herman Dulce Jr. Yep. And then I just locked it. Well, Ali, I just locked in Hood Rich. That's what I was just on the phone with.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
that's what I was.
You should.
Yeah, that's why I was busy right now. So.
I told you to get that one done. I wanted that one
Yep,
done too.
I got that one. So
And you know the other guy that I was talking about, Nova, was standing next to him when we were showing Hoodrich at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
Bandman Kevil's guy, and I think Hoodrich is Bandman Kevil's guy too.
Dope. Yep, it's locked
Guys,
in, man.
you don't know. I realize this. I realized this coming here. I want everybody to understand this, right? Every single person is attached to somebody. Okay?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Who am I attached to? Who am I attached to?
Funneling.
Who?
The funnel.
A-Mob. Lolo.
No. Who said? There you go. Tasha said it. Dion.
Dion.
I'm attached to Dion. Dre. Who's Dre attached to?
Smitty.
There we go.
There
Who's
you go.
A-Mob? Who's A-Mob attached to?
They probably won't know that one.
He said it.
Herman.
Yes.
Well,
One, and there's one above Herman. It's actually who Herman's attached with too. I didn't even realize that.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about
Not Charles Sparks.
No. What's the guy name that everybody know mental and under?
Not Myron Gold. Not Myron
Goldman.
Gold. There
Okay.
we go.
All
Him
Miss
500.
Kim.
There you go.
Miss Kim got it. Him 500. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So and then how many people in this room right now are attached to Darius?
Oh, no, none of these people but y'all.
Nope. I know Darius too.
Okay. So
I know Darius and Herm.
Everybody has an attachment to somebody that came in through some which way, shape, or form. Okay. And now as we go through, everybody's going to get their piece of what comes out, but it's just funny now to see, like, I didn't know any of these people. You know who technically I'm really attached to? How many people know Rodney Eugene Peaks in here? How many people actually know Rodney Eugene Peaks?
Is he the guy that made the software?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Man, he's a oldie.
Oldie.
He is Yoda. If anybody wants to know who he is, he's Yoda. And for the Star Wars people in the room, that's Yoda. He built the software. He built the software. And then Coach V would know this. Dion blew it up. Dion freaking went nuts with it and blew it up. So, yes, Dion's attached to Rodney. That's how I got attached to Dion. Because Rodney, for lack of a better term, pushed me off to Dion. And that's how it happens. But I came in attached to Rodney. Everybody is attached to somebody. In one, I think, what is it? It's called 6 degrees of separation, something like that, right? Is that the line?
Something like that.
Something like that. And that's the key. It's so awesome to see this now because I know Dre loves Herman. And I know Philly. You coming to Philly?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay, good. Because that's going to be an event. No, you not him 500's Philly. The other Philly. It's probably the weekend after. We got the VIP event for Herman in Philly the weekend after.
That's the weekend after?
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
At the end of the day, all these guys, it's so crazy to see what they're able to do in a room and how they do it. I'm not a salesman. How many people in here think I'm a salesman? Put a 1 in the chat if you think I'm a salesman. I want to see how many people actually think I'm a salesman. Thank you. I appreciate it. Miss Kim, thank you. I truly appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Because if somebody says I'm a salesman, I would be like, how? Where? How the hell did you get sold by me? No. I am a builder. You know who our salesman is? He's right there on the other side of my screen right now. That's our salesman. Dre's got away with words, and A-Bomb's got away with words that, holy crap, I don't know how they put these things together. I was listening to A-Mob talk last night. I was listening to this guy talk last night, and I said to myself, I'm like, if these guys weren't my partners, I'd be buying their shit. I'd be buying their shit.
No, straight up.
So the sale is the offer, Miss Kim. If you offer to buy if the offer is the car, me convincing you to buy the car is the offer. is the sale. That's the thing. No matter what it is, it's the sale that gets you. Because what's a closer and a setter, ladies and gentlemen? I just realized this. No, I don't ever convince anybody on the score machine. I just mic drop your ass every single time with the law machine, with the law engine and the war machine. I know that. I don't ever convince anybody on it. I don't ever convince anybody because you don't see me hard selling the score machine. I just know what to stop with. I know when you're ready to buy. And it's every single time I realize there's a pattern. There's a pattern to the score machine. Score machine happens every single time. I show you underwriting. I show you a good file and I take you to the funding. I show you the apply now button. And if you're still not convinced or you're still not like, I like it yet, then the thing is drop the law engine. That's it. No. Yes, okay, fine, but no, I'm not that person because you know what? Some people be like, well, where's your holdup over here? Why are you not buying today? Oh, I don't do that. No. I don't. That just, yeah, it makes me feel ucky. But yeah, but yes, there's a lot of things that go on. Your ass is a salesperson. Both of you sold me on the first call.
That's what's up. That part.
All right, fine. You know what? Whatever. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with being a salesman if you're selling what you love. If you're selling something that's gonna help somebody like benefit their life. Yes, I will sell the fuck out of you every time, and I won't feel bad about it. Why? Because what I'm offering you is gonna improve your life, and not just your life, your family's life, and the family and family down like generations. So that's why I don't feel bad about what I'm doing and how I'm teaching people stuff like that, and selling them on my services, selling them on the software because this is gonna be life changing for them. Now you have other salesmen who they product is bullshit, and we all know them. You know what I'm saying? Like you just selling just to sell. You're not selling to make an impact. It's impact over income. When I started learning that, when I started like going off that philosophy, everything's changed for me. Like money just comes easily to me now because I'm not chasing the money. I'm chasing how many people can I impact? How many people can I help? Does that make sense? Everybody put a one in the chat if that makes sense. When you start chasing impact, the income will always come. I know you guys always, somebody's probably heard this saying, if you over deliver, you will be overpaid every time. Has anybody heard that saying? That's, if you start living by that motto, I promise you, money's gonna come so much easier. I promise you.
Can I create a GHL landing page now? Yeah, go create a GHL landing page. You either sell or be sold. I love that line. My old boss inside of 5 Star before she left. That was something she taught me, and I love that. Now I always look for that. Let's get back to how I set everything up so I can create a GHL. I don't know how to do it, Mina. I don't know. I didn't even know it existed until about an hour and a half ago. So, you know, there's this magical person in the guys. Who's the magical person in the company we ask questions to?
Ray.
There we go. Thank you, Joanne. Right on cue. Because I don't want to be a salesman. You know who was a salesman? I had a salesman in my life. It was my dad. My dad owned a men's clothing store and still does. Well, how many years now? I'm 37. Dad owned it for 35 years. My dad could sell water to a fucking well. Oh, he was so freaking good at it. I could never learn his tactic because after he was done, my dad, like, he's like, I have to put food on the table, but that's what he was good at. My dad could sell anything. You put it in front of him if you believed it. Wolf of Wall Street. You remember when they sitting at the table and he goes, table and he goes, sell me this pen? My dad would be like, yo, give me the paper. My dad would have said that. Where's the paper? Literally, my dad would have been that guy. We are two completely opposite people. My dad was good at selling. I'm not. I'm truthful though. I was a shitty car salesman. I tried sales. I was a shitty car salesman. I was a shitty in anything that I touched base on. But I'm a good designer. I love building programs. I love building shit out for you guys that you don't know, that make your lives easier. You know what I'm working on right now for everybody in here? I'm working on a Chat GPT version for now of how you can price your clients. And all it's gonna do, check this out. You're gonna hit high positive items on M2, right? You're gonna hit high positive items on M2. You're gonna copy the picture into the GPT, and it will tell you how much to charge your clients on 100% profit base. That's what I'm literally working on for you guys. That's literally what I'm working on for you guys. That's the next piece of the puzzle that I'm working on, because that's the key. Yes, Mina.
Can you show me that real quick in Metro 2, the high positive client, so I can see what you're talking about?
High positive items, girlfriend. High positive items. Right here. Right here. When you go to the client, you select the credit report, come over here, hit next. Right there, high positive items. Literally just click. So when we come over here to the circles on the bottom, see all the greens here? Now all you would do is take a screenshot of this and the GPT will be able to tell you what is the negative items that needs and how much you should charge.
Got it. Because me and my brother were trying to figure out, like, some credit reports are really light, some are really heavy, and how can we, change it when people have a whole bunch of stuff to do versus a little.
I would never ever change my price based upon the client. So there used to be a product back in the day you used to call paid per deletion, right? It's how I got started in the credit repair industry, and it's how I made my first 10 grand. Because what happens is paid per deletion has something very different than everybody else goes to. You get paid once a deletion comes off, right? Smaller files have a better chance of deletions than these larger files. Why do smaller files have a better chance? Because you don't cram so much shit in a letter. So if you have 2 or 3 negatives, you have a better chance to get that removed than a letter that has 100 negatives. Now, does that happen all the time? No. But is it a better chance? Yes. Then you could be like freaking Noah over here, that it takes one negative item takes freaking 14 months to get rid of, 15 months to get rid of, because it's just that one last negative item. And that's why I'm saying I'm bringing up the spectrum over here. But the key is to make sure when you're doing it and you're going over all these pieces, like that smaller document, you're charging the same amount because it could take you longer. And that's the reason I said Noah's name in the thing, because what happens if the bigger file takes you 8 months, but the smaller file takes you 18 months? Where did Mina go?
I'm here. I was sorry. Go on mute because sometimes I talk out loud, but I was like, I hope nothing's going to take me 18 months, but
it happens.
Yeah.
36 months, Capital One. I told you guys this. 36 months, Capital One. Because
that was one out of like 1,000, though, right?
Capital One. No, that was my one negative item. Capital One held the debt. They didn't sell it. So because they didn't sell it, I'm arguing with the fucking creditor that holds it. It took 36 months to get that stupid shit off my credit report. But guess what? As soon as it fell off my credit report, what did I get access to? I got access to $500,000 in funding as soon as it came off my credit report. So you can either be stubborn and keep going and get access to money, or you could give up and keep trying every time later, wait 7 years until it actually falls off, and then what happens? Uh-oh. Wait, what happens? And they're not gonna let it fall off in 7 years. They're gonna send an update to the account and drag that shit out. Think about that. This is a fucking game, guys. I keep stressing it to everybody here. It's a fucking game.
Okay.
I'm guarantee you, Rick is gonna tell me he had a surge of freaking people just sign up. He just sent me a voice message.
But for 5-star?
Yeah. He sent me a bunch of pictures. Hold on.
But
Okay,
yeah,
so
this year's gonna be good. What were you saying?
So
Shamel.
I got one more question. So
Go for it.
so if I go from score machine
Mm-hmm.
and out, so we were because we kind of distracted you, and I just wanted you to complete your thought because I'm so excited right now. So I'm in score machine. I want to go back to repair their credit. The link to go back to Metro 2. Where is that? How am I getting back?
To Metro 2?
Did you say that existed?
To go back to Metro 2?
To go directly into Metro 2. I'm hoping that's what you're saying.
Into the no, there's no, you're gonna get your registration page, which is gonna be right here. Underwriting comes down over here. Let me circle it for you. Hold on. Let's get rid of this. Let's circle it. Right there.
There it is right there. Credit repair.
Yep, it's right there.
So,
and when I click that, what pops up? Boom, there it is. There's the registration page.
Oh, register page. So register and then go from there and then it pulls it
You're
in.
You're not going into there. You're sending that to your client. And you're gonna go log into your Metro 2 and wait for them to ding up on the other side. And then you're gonna call
that's what I just said.
And then you're gonna call John and say, John, we got another client. Go fucking do it for me.
Got it. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Did I just create your whole SOP for you?
You did. Thank you
No
for
problem.
that. And now I just need a GHL landing page to start this process because I don't want to send people links.
Call Ray.
I'm out of the link sending business.
Call Ray.
Okay.
Call Ray. Come here, baby girl. Did you wake up? Did you sleep okay? No, you don't want to come to daddy? What's wrong? What's wrong, Bubba? Shmuel, how are you? Come talk to me.
Fine. How are you? She just told me what the GHL page was. I got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Mine just went something blank. Okay. So how soon will we be able to come into the office? Because I need to come up there and get completely set up. Because when I send people the link, they sign up. But when I try to go in and look at it, it's just giving me like a whole bunch of I can't make nothing else.
Are you getting this page over here? This one? Are you getting this one that gives you like fake numbers and shit like that?
It's a black and green box that gets me with different numbers. I don't even make it to this part.
Black and green box. Okay, I'm gonna have to see that. How soon am I gonna be set up for the office? Give me a week and a half.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'll be ready in a week and a half. I just gotta get some. I gotta get some odds in that. I don't have a computer in that office, so I have to get a computer in that office. So once I have a computer in that office and a screen in that office, it'll be a lot easier. So I can show you.
Because I'm trying to get everybody moved over for Credit Repair Cloud.
Ooh.
So I'm working off of both systems.
Okay. And where are you moving them to? Are you moving them to FICO
I
Forge?
guess
Where are you moving them to?
whatever I invested in with y'all in the very beginning, back in October. I think it was M2 or something.
M2 what? Bye, baby.
M2 and the score machine. I got both of them.
Okay. All right. So you got the score machine. Whatever the case may be, I got you. You. I'll help you with whatever it is. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
So, I do got one other question.
I'm here. What's that question?
Okay. I saw, were y'all trying to, are y'all trying to move away from my score?
I've been moved away from my score.
Can I ask you why?
Okay. Perfect question. Let me ask you a question. When you go to the bank, what does the bank pull?
Credit report.
And what type of credit report does it pull?
My Vantage, my FICO program.
FICO.
Ooh.
So why the hell are you pulling a fucking Vantage score when you're trying to do funding?
Okay.
I'm not sitting here playing games with people when it comes to that. I don't like switching up. And somebody asked me that in a Wednesday in Saturday class, and I told them, I said, look, I tell my students differently. You want to pull my free score now because it gives you the most aggressive attack? Be my guest, have fun with it. I don't pull my free score now. They're like, why? I said, because does a bank look at a Vantage score? No, they look at a FICO score. There's only one company that pulls FICO.
Ali, question.
Yes, maybe answer.
All right, so I have two clients. They using Identity IQ.
Attaboy.
And they use an Advantage score.
That's okay.
When I pull them over to the score machine, is that fine?
It's okay. Look, okay, so ready? Johan, look at this. Score machine, right?
Yeah.
Ready? I'm gonna show you real, because great question. You see this?
Yeah.
This one, my score IQ. What's my score? Read the scores out loud for everybody.
794, 770, 803.
Okay, and where does it say? FICO, right?
Yeah.
All right, ready? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna pull my free score now. Ready?
Yeah.
What's the difference in the scores?
Yeah, big time.
You know what's gonna happen when they go over there and they ask you a question? Hey, why is my score different?
That's what my friend said, because on the FICO side, he's seen it different. And when I brought him over to the score machine, it's a different score. He's on the negative.
Okay.
And on the FICO, it's on the positive. So
but it's still,
I'm a little confused of which platform should I use.
Oh, it's FICO, my score IQ. You use an Identity IQ for the Vantage score. Just go up and go. You have Matt Rosner's number, yes or no?
No.
Okay, Ray, drop Matt Rosner's number for Johan, please.
I got you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother.
Oh man, that just happened to me. I was told that it didn't matter about the Advantage. So when I got the Identity IQ, I have the Identity IQ Secure Preferred, the Max plan, which gives FICO, and then the Preferred plan, which gives FICO. The Preferred plan is the same price as the Vantage score. I could have been hyping up the FICO score instead, but I guess Matt sent a lady to call me. I forgot her name.
Shelby.
Yep. So she was saying, "Oh, it doesn't matter." So I just started grabbing that first link that I saw. I've already transferred over.
We need to understand that to them it doesn't matter, because what are they, guys? They're the monitoring company. To them, a credit score is a credit score. Why does it matter to us? Miss Kim, what do we do now?
Check for funding.
Yes.
But what are we doing? Why are we pulling that FICO score? What are we going to do with that FICO score, Miss Kim?
What are we going to do with that FICO score? Use it as a blueprint to get the funding.
And what is that called? Institutional readiness analysis. We're
Gotcha.
going to do that. We're going to do that institutional readiness analysis. And by doing that institutional readiness analysis, guys, what are we doing? We're planning we're planning what they're going to do with it. I'm sorry, my knees are hurting, my legs are hurting. That's why I got up, guys. So I'm not in camera at the moment. But if that's what we're doing and we're preparing them to get to that next level and preparing them to do what needs to be done, okay? By picking the right score, we're preparing them institutionally. But here's what they did. They didn't, Miss Kim, they don't know what you do. They know that you own a company, but if you're a coach doesn't need a FICO score.
Gotcha.
A coach needs a score. Doesn't matter what the score says, but a coach needs a score. But now if you're creating an institutional readiness profile for your client, well, what does that mean, guys? That means I need to be ready for the institutions, and the institutions are banking, and the banking has a certain score that it goes by. Do you know that they have a specialty report that can only be unlocked from the back end? And every single one of you should have it unlocked that goes through Matt. So if you haven't gotten there, get on the phone with Matt or shoot him a text. He's probably out of the office right now. Shoot him a text or an email, or make sure when you apply, get on the phone with him and let him know what's going on, because he's going to unlock that report. You know what's on that report? It gives you all the institutions and everything that you need for your auto score and all that stuff, because we're not playing games anymore, guys. Credit repair is one part of the process. We are what? We are getting ready. We're readying them for all parts of the process. Make sense?
Yes, gotcha. And I just said that because I ran into the same problem that the gentleman before me ran into. So that clarifies everything. I'll just start sharing the FICO score, the preferred plan instead of the secured preferred.
And that's okay, and that's why when you're sitting down, but you also have to be able to explain it, guys. It does not mean anything if you guys are working and not explaining why. Here's the reason why I want to do this, because of why. And the minute that we can start to explain why to every single client that we have, it changes the game. When you go to the bank, do you ask the bank why they pull your credit report? No, because you know why you're there.
True.
The minute that you start doing the same thing with your client, they're gonna know why you're there, and all of a sudden, why they're working with you, why you're pulling what needs to be done, and holy crapola, what happens? That's the key. Oh, my knee is freaking hurting right now. My bad. That's the key, is making sure they understand why. The why is the most important part. Why are they pulling that report? They're pulling that report because you're coming here. So when you go into funding and it lists your banks, you know what you're qualified for. You know that you're ready to go. You know that there's the best opportunity for X, Y, and Z to happen. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
Yes. But I
Perfect.
do have a question about the terms you're using. Are you using readying and funding interchangeably?
No, I'm actually, so we
Okay.
have to stop utilizing funding. Okay, here's the reason why we have to stop utilizing funding. Funding is if we only give the client funding. Okay, so that's why we're using institutional readiness, right? To bring him to the, because we're not funding the client. Who is funding the client, ladies and gentlemen?
Banks, institutional.
Bingo. So when we say that, well, when they ask who's going to give me the money, the bank. We're going to take you to the bank, and the bank is going to be able to give you that money of what you're looking for. We're going to make sure that we do the applications, we do everything with you, and we go from there. That's the key. Now you properly set them up. Now, the next question that arises before I get Ms. Mina, because I know Ms. Mina's shit's turning in her head right now, okay? The next thing that the next question that arises, well, why do I have to pay you to do something I can do? That is the next freaking answer that I love. Does anybody want to try to answer that besides Dre? Not you. No. Don't even take your camera off. No, just leave it
Yeah, I
mute.
got that one.
Go for it. Anybody want to try to answer that besides Dre?
The money
No,
that
Miss
they'll
Jo-
make.
No, Miss Joanne.
That's okay. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm not making myself clear. That's what they're trying to get from. You said, why would I pay you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's because they want your money. That's not that you should, but that's what they're after.
No.
No. Okay.
No, because if they're asking you the question, Miss Joanne, why should I pay you 10% of all the money that I get if I could do it myself? So if you don't know how to overcome this objection, okay? If nobody in this room knows how to overcome this objection, you're not going to be able to get your clients funding because you're never going to get them to that doorstep. So you have to overcome this objection. This objection is the biggest one. You know who gives me this objection all the time? My brother-in-law. My brother-in-law says, "Well, boy, what you do for a living, I could do for myself." I said, "Okay,
Yeah,
no
right.
yeah, okay.
They can, but not as effective.
What happened?
So what would be the right answer for that?
Well, let's see. Let's give some people a shot before we answer. Ricardo, what do you got?
Is that you can try it out yourself. You can do it yourself, but you won't be able to do it the way I do.
Oh,
Because I have the connections at the banks.
Hey, forget about connections, guys. We don't teach PRMs yet. We don't teach me. Bingo! You got the data points. Bingo.
I have the data points.
You have the data points. You have the idea. You know how to do this. Okay. So Dre and I have somebody that came in, okay, and they went to Dre. They called me up on the phone. right? They call me up on the phone and they say, oh, well, your data points are wrong. I can get somebody funded with a $10,000 credit card. I said, be my fucking guest. You can do whatever the hell you want, but I know how to get the most money out of the bank.
Right.
If you want to go get the baby money, be my guest. Go get the baby money. But if you want to get the big money, do it the way I tell you. Every single time. Dre.
My answer would be straight up, go for it. Run that shit. Run it. But you go get your little $2,000. I'll go get $52,000. So run it. You know what I'm saying? Go
Just
for
like
it.
I said,
They
do it
don't.
yourself.
You can't. You don't know what I know. You don't have the same relationship I have. You don't know how to fill out an application like I do.
Bingo. That's what I. That's
you don't know what
there.
I know.
Stay there. Don't go.
Yeah.
Don't
So
go
look. I'll tell them like straight up. Like you, go fill out the application. What are you gonna put for the revenue? What are you gonna put for this? What are you gonna put for that? You don't know. So again, you're gonna pay the what? The ignorance tax. You're gonna pay the ignorance tax, and that's okay. But if you got shit to do and you want more money, well, guess what? You gotta pay for that.
So hold on, Miss Stella. Hold on, Miss Stella. Hold on. One second, and then I get with you. Tasha, you said something. Bank the relationships you have with that bank. Yes, but we're not gonna go on a banking relationship because you don't know what relationship they have with their bank either. You don't know after you grab the document what that person is doing. So I'm never gonna sway my you know what around, right? If I don't know what that person has, okay? Like Paul walking into the room over here. Paul's walking into the freaking room. Paul's got more banking relationships than anybody else that I know. So Paul comes in the room and if he turns around and says that, it's okay. But when you go in the room and that person's telling you that, you have to be smart. But what did Dre just say? The data points. I know how to fill out an application. You don't. I know what the bank is looking for. You don't. Well, you get $5,000 on a Discover card. I'm going to get $25,000 on the Discover card, just using that as an example. Well, Paul, I forgot to tell you this. Where's Paul?
He's in here. He's trying to unmute. Hold on.
I'll let him. Okay. While you know what to run a bag with, what you think to run a bag, we actually know how to run a bag. Paul, how much we get on American Express? You remember?
I think 120.
Yeah. And we just got the chase set up, brother. We're about to run another play. So for everybody that's in that sentiment of what we're doing and how we're doing it, that's the whole point. You know what to do. You know what to put. I don't. You don't. Hey, how much money did you make last year? Well, you made this. Oh, well, that's fantastic. That's great. New LLC, same thing. Same thing. It doesn't because what? So, Miss Armstrong, it goes based upon your credit score. That's why I didn't include all the other stuff in it. Because I had the new LLC. My LLC was open 24 hours, and we got $50,000 out of Amex.
She said a new LLC. Yeah, fuck yeah, 100%. He's 100% correct. I was trying to figure out what you were talking about.
Bro.
Yeah, no, it's not about you get more money with an older. You can get more money with an older LLC. Yes, but it's still gonna go off of your credit report. So you can go open up an LLC every other day.
These two cards
and
right
go
here.
get funded with them.
Live. These two cards right here, live. 24 hours after we opened up the LLC, there's 50,000 right here.
Yeah.
50K right there. In the LLC.
Could you show them again? I didn't get all the numbers.
You don't have to get all those numbers because I just reported those shits as stolen, so you can get them all you want.
What?
I told you guys I do that every 6 months. Yeah, that's right. I get rid of my cards and I refresh the cards because why? I don't want that. This is all the envelopes. All the new ones are in here. All the new ones are in here, and then I shred them. I get rid of them because I keep my credit profile clean. You also keep people from charging your profile that don't have no right to charge your profile. That's the thing. We forget what we sign up for, ladies and gentlemen, and due to these new laws, the banks are not going to actually stop them from charging you. They're going to allow them to keep charging you. But if you shut your credit cards down correctly, without going off on a tangent, if you shut your credit cards down correctly, they can't charge you. Ms. Della, you had a
Hey,
question?
look, bro.
You gotta go over there. Yeah, spotlight him. Let me see what you're showing.
Hold on, I didn't see him. Where you at? Somebody spotlight Paul.
Yeah, somebody do that. There you go.
What is that? What is that?
This is in a score machine. Look, somebody just got. I never heard this bank before.
Yeah, thank you,
But
They are fucking amazing.
That's fucking.
Are they?
A-Mom.
Yes.
Hey, that's
Interesting.
That's that's A-Mom's funding sequence.
Yeah, I like that bank.
Even though this person is in freaking New York.
Don't matter, bro.
I just pulled this up. So they obviously they can fund anywhere, correct?
That's from what Mob gave us on the list. Yeah.
All right, man.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot and let's go.
I'm gonna let y'all know here in a second. Any special if he giving you the model, if he giving you the banks, did he tell you what to put?
Right.
No, he didn't tell me what to put.
Of course not.
You know we can't give that.
You can give it to me on the back end.
Well,
right, we can't give them that.
You can message him directly. I can't give you that.
I
can't even know that because it's not complete. So okay. So let's have a question. Let's have a thing about compliance. Paul, I would think you want to run away from this one.
I'm about to go find out right now, Paul.
Hey, let me know real quick because I'm about to pull it right now. Because I'm like, who are these banks?
What bank was that you asking for?
Farmer State Bank of Brush.
Text me it.
Okay, I got you.
I'll find out right now.
Ray, send that list over to Dre. Send the list over to Dre and Paul, so they have it.
Sure.
But to answer the question that was asked, if we tell you how to apply to the banks, if we tell you how to go and do the stuff, right, and we tell you something that's incorrect, what is that called, ladies and gentlemen? It's a magical word. It starts with an F. Yes.
There you go.
Yes, Ms. Mina. Yes, Coach Viv. It's called fraud. And if I teach you how to defraud the bank, what am I? I'm a fraudster.
I don't want to hear that shit.
I'm in jail. I'm in jail. No, I'm not.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Not according to the FTC. Not according to the CFPB. I'm in jail. That's exactly what it is.
It's different. It's me, bro. It's different.
No,
I get what you're saying.
Me and you. That's why I said. I say you don't want to hear what I have to say.
Yeah.
Me as a software owner, completely different game. I have to teach everybody correctly. Now, if you go to Dre's $6,500 mentorship and Dre does something behind a closed door, that's not something I have to fucking talk about. If you go,
will happen, y'all.
You go to Paul. You go to Paul and find out from. I think Dre and Paul and I all have the $6,500 mentorship when it comes to funding. If you go there and do whatever that is, that's a whole different game. That's behind closed doors. That's not front facing. That's not in any way, which way, shape, or form, and any of that stuff.
I'll have this one.
Because why? It's not legal to defraud anybody. Now, there's certain things that we can tell you, like, for example, this is a good gem I'll give everybody. When they ask you for income, right? What income do you put? I'll give you guys a gem.
Everyone in the household.
There you go. Good job.
Bingo. That's it. So now your income.
And if you're by yourself, you can add a couple people. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm just teasing.
No.
That's a Frankie little thing.
Nah, Frank ain't even doing that one. Frank ain't even gonna do that one.
Even the rats and the roaches. But yes.
Yeah.
You put everybody in a household because it asks for household income. Okay. When you do that, that actually levels off what you do. That's a big major gem that we just gave you because that's applying for that. Now, business income is very different. Paul, do you have a gem for business income that you might want to give them? A little bit of a gem, not crazy, just a little gem, little tiny one that won't get us in trouble.
Or
So
like a
I
keynote
always
would
give
help.
my projected income.
there you go.
That's a
So
good one.
every place besides Chase that you should be putting. So Chase, you can put you can put extra on there. You can put like that you make 400, 500, 600,000 with Chase. But that's the only bank that you should be putting that high of a limit that you make. Everywhere else, you should stay under 350.
There you go. There you go. Now, question for you, Paul. Legitimately, what happens if I make more than what happens if I make more than 350 a month with those numbers? Will they ask
Or a year, you mean? 350 a month? Yeah, buddy. You can show docs, right?
I am talking to Mr. 100K, so hopefully I can make more than 350, a month.
Facts.
I mean, that's what we're going
Facts.
for. But
that's right.
But yes, I would have to show docs at that point.
You have to show docs because they're probably going to ask you for docs, right? Please, if you guys are, if you have a business that's over a year, please do your taxes because you're going to get more money if you do your taxes, right? Because if let's just put it like this, do you want to go for no doc funding for up to 50, or do you want to go for max funding limit or exposure? Excuse me, max exposure limit. The max exposure limit can be, I'm gonna just give an example for Chase. It's 250, right? Do you want to get the whole 250, or you just want to get 70 up to 150?
Ooh,
give me an extra 100,000, especially if I have docs, right?
Yo,
so
you
do your
telling me
taxes.
I could do 250 just from fucking doing my docs with my business card?
Hey, listen, do your taxes. I'm telling you,
I did my taxes.
I'm talking in general. It's going to open up more doors. You're not gonna hit a ceiling. Now you can open up another door, another level if you do your taxes.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh.
What if your taxes doesn't match the income you just reported?
Then we want to kind of be truthful on that, right?
Okay, we're close.
Then we got to be truthful, right?
Paul, you got to be really, really specific with me.
If you say, "Oh, I made 350," your taxes come back, you made 180. Then you're not going to say you made 350. You're going to say you made 180 because they're going to want to see docs. If you're trying to get business line of credit, they're going to want to see docs. So make sure it's even across the board, right? Because what is right now? Everyone doing their taxes, right? So if you're doing your taxes this year, if you only made $196,234.80, that's what you put on your applications.
And that's gross.
Correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, when you say, "Oh, how much did you make in your business?" You want to go by like I'm gonna say about 75,000 lower than what you made, because remember, there's like Herman teaches, right? Herman said this dude on this call the other day, he was like, "I only made 30,000 for the year," and I had to pause. I was like, "Hold on." He put on his thing because he writes everything off.
Me too.
When I say everything, he pays himself. He pays himself through ADP. So he only bring it in 30,000 on paper.
Because especially if he has an S corp, right? Guys, corporations matter, especially if you have an S corp. You only have to pay yourself $30,000 to offset your Social Security tax. Okay. I mean, I got a good accountant. That's when I tell everybody, when you start to get money, the number one person that matters is the fucking accountant. That is numero uno. I don't give a shit what mentor you have, nothing. That motherfucker ain't gonna keep you out of jail. You know who's gonna keep you out of jail? The fucking accountant. I got a letter from the IRS. Where is it? It's over there somewhere, right? I got a letter from the IRS. I owe the IRS $5,000, right? I sent that shit to the accountant within 10 minutes. What? Bro, I sent the fucking accountant a letter. I scanned it to send it to him. 20 minutes later, he responds to me. 2 weeks later, I get a letter from the IRS. You don't owe us any more money. I was like,
Look at God.
I love it. I love it, man. But you know, God puts you in the room with the right people, but you got to listen to them and execute. You know what? I did a podcast yesterday. I did a podcast yesterday. Freebie podcast. Guy was great, but he asked the right questions. You know what he said to me yesterday? He goes, I get a bunch of people on this podcast that they can't execute on basic things. They can't show up on time. He goes, I'm a coach. I'm a public speaker. I'm a coach, and I teach people how to run their business at the highest level. He goes, I would have nothing to coach you on because I said something, you executed on it. I said something, you executed on it. And that's what people get caught up. They get caught up in listening to too many people. No fucking execute. That's the key. Everybody in this room right now, execution is how you get to the top. If Paul just told you something, you have a freaking thing. How many people were taking notes down? How many people's writing this shit down? I guarantee you, people come in just to listen to us talk. It's a hangout on a Friday, but we're giving fucking gems. Guess what? I'm not gonna be here for 2 months. For 2 freaking months.
Hey, go ahead and mute him.
Yeah, who is that?
I don't know who it is.
Carlo, go ahead and mute him.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I got a question. I need to ask. That's one.
Okay, go, Carlo. What's the question?
When you do, when you report your income to your tax, so that's when you have to pay your business tax, correct?
When I gotta pay my income tax or the business
Now,
tax?
when you report your income to your when you do your tax, so that's when you pay your business tax or what?
I don't do any of that stuff. When the lawyer my accountant has every access into everything, I get a check on April 14th. Not a check. I get a bill for whatever it is that I owe and I gotta pay. I send them everything and move the fuck on. I don't handle nothing. I don't know how to do any of it. I'm ignorant to it 1,000%. My accountant handles everything for us. He's also my bookkeeper. So he makes sure my books are handled correctly because that is the key. I don't know. You know when they say I don't know what I don't know? I'm going to be ignorant in that shit and I'm never going to know that. I'm going to be smart to pull pieces that I need out of it and know what questions I need to ask him. But he's the CPA, Certified Public Accountant, which means he went to school, he took a test, and he's got a document that states that my ass will be held liable if I fuck up on his shit. Make sense? It's all a game. You got to learn how to play the game.
Is everybody getting this offer in the score machine?
What offer?
I mean, you know what I mean, like the Farmer State Bank and all.
Yeah.
Everybody getting it?
Yeah.
To kind of test it out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
Well, that's what Mob gave us that. He's running that play, and he turned around and he said they're giving money. If they're not giving money, let me know. We change it up, brother.
Okay. Now, do we have receipts for these?
I don't have receipts from him. No, why?
All right. Because I don't want to pull the trigger, and you know what I mean. Like I want to see what the limits that he's getting on his side.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if we can get Mr. Omob in the room. Let's see. Anybody have any questions while
Or tell him to text Paul. Because he got my phone number. I don't got his phone. Sorry,
Anybody
guys.
else got any other questions?
My bad. Go ahead.
No, you good. Anybody? You finna say something? Anybody else got any other questions?
I love it, guys. I love it. Go for it.
Go ahead. Is somebody talking?
Oh, okay. I was like, yo, I'm going up on my thing. I can't hear them.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, someone's talking.
Oh, okay. My only question was, now that I've transferred some people over here to the Identity IQ, if Mr. Ali can show me how to upload that on the M2 because I haven't been using the M2 either due to the the technical stuff.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Thank Coach V because Coach V taught me.
Thank you.
Code
And
trade.
again, I have that advantage for the few people that I brought over, but moving forward, I'll start doing the FICO.
So what I do is I'll do my score IQ because my score IQ is same thing. Just for you. So what you do is you log in on your my score IQ account, right? Whatever my score IQ, identity IQ is the same exact way. It's just showing you that you do it the same way. So once I do it, I click log in.
I have identity IQ.
Same exact thing. Just
Okay.
same exact thing. The same. Remember, guys, my score IQ, identity IQ are the same exact company. Okay. Right? So I'm going to click view most recent report. You're just going to find where that is. And then once you get to the credit report, you guys will know that the credit report's the same. So all you're going to do is click download this report. And you click download this report. You're going to open the report. Right, Miss Kim? As soon as you open the report, right?
Yes.
All right. Here's where it gets hairy if you're the person that has any of these Northeast Georgia. Who the hell is this? Ooh. I'm going to not answer that. I'm okay. Can I call you later? And we'll go from there. So what'll happen is when you're over here, you're just going to right click over here. And you see where it says view page source? If you're on a Mac, you're going to double click and then view page source, right?
Okay.
All right. Give me 1 second, Miss Kim. I never have somebody, when they call 3 times, it's a little weird. Give me 1 second. Dre, take over. Hello? Hello? Yes, who is this?
Ms. Kim, these will be the codes that you will copy to put into where it says upload report.
Upload report. Okay.
Yeah, so when you click
remember,
on manage profiles, and instead of clicking on the client's name, you'll scroll over to the right. And you'll
Can
see
you
those
call me back
boxes
in
there where you can
1 hour?
either
I'm
import
literally
the
in
My Free Store or
I'm literally in a
import
meeting. Let me finish my meeting. I'll call you back in
import
1
the
hour.
report for those specific items there.
All right.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. No problem. Bye-bye.
Because on their profile page where you can put the monitoring service, and there's 2 different spaces to put it on the.
Miss Kim, I apologize.
No.
V, thank you. I apologize. So what happened was over here, what they did was they changed that in the manage all users, okay? And under profile over here, they changed this where it could only pull MSN IQ. Don't do that.
Don't do it. Yeah.
When I'm teaching class during the week, right? I tell people don't focus on this section anymore. Get rid of this section. Okay? What you're gonna do is you're just gonna once you fill out up here, you do that correctly. You come over here, you put your boxes, you hit save, and then you move on. Okay. Then you come over here. You see upload this report.
Yes.
The first one to pop up is my score IQ. The second one is identity IQ. So you only have 2 choices, right?
Yes.
Come over here. Once it gives you the right click over here for view page source, all you're gonna do is Control or Command A to select the whole file. Copy. And then paste. And then process the HTML. That's it. That's it. And then what it'll do is you'll see it'll pull the credit report. So I'll run it one more time for you. Ready?
Yes.
So I'll go upload report. I'll go back to this screen over here. Control or Command A. Right click copy. Or 2-finger, whatever you're doing, and then paste. Come over here and paste it right here.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. No problem. Any other question? I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. It was the attorney. That's why I answered. I was like, I'm in a meeting. How am I bad? What did I do? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I answered the attorney for you guys. That's our attorney.
I have a funding question.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Visa well, some part of Visa with the credit union. I guess they dropped their limits down on the credit cards. You got like premium signature. So they dropped the credit card limits down to 15,000.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to go into their signature, to apply for their signature card, so you're gonna do an upgrade and increase credit limit. They're doing a new credit pull. Like you have to go through the application again and they're pulling your credit again.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're getting ready to go for funding, should you not do that and just keep the 15,000 on your report, or should you apply to get the 25 and then go for business funding? Because I know they look at limits, or is 15 a decent enough limit for funding?
Anything over 10, anything over 10 is sexy.
Okay, that's what
What
I
bank is
thought.
that?
That's a credit union. It's Mutual Security Credit Union. Their
Mm.
Visa their Visa product, I guess I guess a lot of cards now are starting to slash their limits.
You know why?
It happened to me, so I know.
Yeah.
You know, does everybody know why?
A lot of people are
They've been
defaulting.
burnt. I don't know.
Not even
A lot of people are defaulting.
the debt ceiling. The debt ceiling is $2.3 trillion. $2.3 trillion. So now they did the risk assessment on the back end of what you're able to pay back, and now they're realizing, okay, so normally what happens, guys, I start to watch what people do, right? And I watch how people move and all that stuff, and the bank does the same thing. So what is the bank realizing? Bank realizes that, okay, people are propped up. What's a prop? How they're getting their money, right? So people are propped up, whether they're getting from the government, they're getting it from jobs, they're getting it from here, they're getting it from there. So once the props fall, right? Once the props fall, and now certain things are going to pay, they have to take the pays back. Now they're like, oh shit, what are they watching? They're watching debt increase. When debt increases without payment increases, what do? They drop the limit down to limit exposure. That's why you won't see $250,000 come out. You won't see this come out. So where are they working with? They're working with the people to make sure that they're getting to limit risk not only for them but for yourself. Credit unions do that because credit unions are not big banks. What do big banks do? Big banks trade on the gold index. So when you take your money out in 6 months, all the money that you have, they made their money back on. That's why they write it off and sell it for pennies on the dollar. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So the credit union is going to drop your limit down. Okay, well, if you're willing to pull another thing, what does the pull say? The pull tells you an up-to-date credit report on where you're at and where your financial stability is. Now, what happens is you can also, Experian gives you something called a risk assessment report, and that risk assessment report is freaking expensive. It's like $8 for every person. That risk assessment report does what? That risk assessment report does that. Tells you if you're able to if they're able to get funded or not. It's crazy. It's crazy. All the stuff that's in the back end. Understanding credit, understanding the game is the key, guys. Understanding credit, understanding the game is the key. Then going out and doing that. But what's the let me ask this. Cash is what? Credit is what? It's gonna probably be the next quote.
Cash is king, credit is life.
There we go.
Cash is trash, credit is king.
Nah. Cash is king. Actually, cash is king, credit's the queen. You gotta understand that. Because cash, you still gotta pay it back. You still gotta pay it back. But what happens is you can leverage all the shit that they're giving you to use credit and utilize it with the cash. So that's the key of everything that we do. Like all this stuff. Why do we work so hard? Why do we work to get our credit clean? Why do we work to go into funding? Why do we work to get people money? Why do people want access? Because they want money. But here's the thing that they have. Here's what happens. I see this shit all the time, right? You come in, you get credit. Dre, it happened to him. It happened to me. Happened to a bunch of people. We go get somebody funding, then they go buy a fucking car. They go buy what's everybody marrying now? Amari? Is that the name of that new brand? Amiri. They go buy like $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 worth of shit from Amiri, right? They go on a spending spree. They go out, they go do all this shit, but what do? They don't realize the money's got to be freaking paid back. And now you're going to screw up your credit again. But what do? If we go out and buy ourselves a business or start a business or do something to help us go to the next level, what happens? Then we go to the next level. Here, leverage. I started making money with the printing company, right? What was my leverage? What did I create while I was in the printing company? I created the score machine. So if the printing company ever went down, what happened? I at least had the score machine to be able to pick up the slack. That's 2 leverages now. What am I looking now? Now I'm looking for buildings. Now I'm looking for real estate. That's the next project I'm getting into. And I got a person, she's already telling me, she's a global real estate agent, global, all over the world, okay? She's helping me. She wants me to buy 400 units, all right? And she has a management company to handle it. I'm like, 400 units? What? She goes, and I can buy it underneath your business. I have everything set up. All you need a minimum is a 750 credit score. I was like, pay that shit down. Why? My 750 now get me 400 units. Okay. All right. That 750 gets me 400 units. Well, what does 400 units equal to me? What does 400 units really equal for me? 400 units equals peace of mind. Forget about freedom. I don't like that word freedom. That word is bullshit. It equals peace of mind. I'm gonna work until the day I die, so I'm really not gonna be free. But you know what what's gonna be different? I work because I want to, not because I have to. That's the kicker. That's the kicker. I said it in the podcast too. You know what true freedom is? What everybody considers freedom? Is being able to go on vacation, go here, go here, go here, go here. Paul will agree with me because Paul got 7 kids. You ready for this? Paul will agree with me right now. Ready? Paul, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. When your spouse calls you, baby mama, whatever, when they call you and tell you the kid got to go to the doctor, right? And you can stop whatever the hell you're doing to bring the kid to the doctor. Pick them up from school. Be present and all that thing. Paul, tell me that I'm wrong, that's not the best thing that you can do. That's not true freedom.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. The other day, I just took my little girl. I have 6 kids, not 7.
My bad.
Hey, when you said that, I was like, "Oh Lord, you put another one on him, huh?
Lord,
Put another one on him, huh?"
No more, bruh. But see the thing, I have a autistic daughter, and she was like, "Hey, can we go to Target and buy a toy?" I said, "Say less." And guess what we did? We picked up and went because I have that freedom. I have money that I can go ahead and be like, "Oh, daddy, I can't." I don't have to say, "Daddy, daddy can't afford it right now." Nah, fuck that. Let's go to Target. Let's go get that toy.
And that's the real thing. That's freedom, guys. Freedom is not about going on vacation and doing all that shit. No, freedom's about exactly what him and I just said. It's the minute for y'all don't have kids, significant other, parent, yourself. I don't feel like getting out of the bed today. I want to watch. What stupid show was my wife was watching Bridgerton last night. I want to stay in the bed and watch Bridgerton. And you want to know something? They don't have nobody to answer to. That's the key.
To me, in a nutshell, freedom equals options. In a whole nutshell. When you're broke, you don't have no damn options. You gotta be sad. You know what I'm saying? Or you just gotta be in that place. Freedom equals options. Well, we just went through a winter storm, right? Like last week. I got my ass up out of Chicago, and where'd I go? To Miami. Why? Because I got the option to. That makes sense. Everybody else at home in my family, they had no options. They had to stay their ass there because they didn't have the same freedom that I have. They don't have the same options that I have. Does that make sense? So in a nutshell, to me, freedom equals options. I can, if I'm sad, I can go somewhere that makes me happy because I can afford it. If I'm broke, I can't do that. I gotta sit in that situation. That makes sense? But I want to tell you that makes sense. So to me, I don't know however else y'all want to describe it, but to me, freedom equals options. And I think everybody needs options. Everybody wants options. All right. Nobody wants to be like, oh, yeah, I gotta stay at this job. No, it's nice out. I want to go outside. I want to go to the park. I want to walk my dog. I want to be with my kids. That's what I want to do. But you don't have the option because you gotta be at that job. All right. So just in a nutshell, that's what I believe.
I'm at a point in time, and I'm telling you guys right now, I'm at a point in time where I'm back into that. I'm back into grind mode, and grind mode is bad for me. And Dre will understand, Paul will understand when we get into grind mode what happens. Greatness comes out of grind mode. But you have to have that gear to kick it into to grind. You have to look yourself in the mirror in the morning and say, am I willing to grind? Am I okay to grind? Do I know how to grind? Do I know how to be mentally tough when I get kicked? You know, I remember the podcast yesterday was great for me because it brought up a lot of memories of being down. The guy asked such good questions. It was so good that it resonated with me, and like, oh my God, I have to actually answer this question. I did go through this, and that's the key. Here's the thing. You have guys around you can ask questions to, and you'd be like, what? Like, you actually been through that? Man, the shit we've been through is not even funny. Shit we've been through is not even funny. It's not. And I don't care if I'm broke. I don't care if I go back to being broke. I don't care if I go back to being broke. Because broke is my bank account. It's not my mindset. Because I go back to making money real quick again. Because my bank account will go down, but my mindset and my work ethic will go right back up. And that's the key. Joanne, you've been waiting patiently to answer a question. What's up, Joanne?
I just wanted to ask about when the bank or the store, whatever, lowers your availability.
Mm-hmm.
Do they ever lower it down to where it makes you like over the limit already, or and screw up your your debt to income ratio, that 30%?
Oh yeah.
And then there's nothing.
Yeah.
And that looks bad.
I watched this with Amex once. Amex, I was getting ready to fund a client. This is like 2019. I was getting ready to fund a client down in New York City, and we were getting her profile ready. I underwrote the file. File was great. She was able to get 150,000 and everything. And then right before we go into funding, I said, it's the 30 days. Let me pull a new credit report. They drop her Amex card from 25,000 down to 15,000, right? And here's what happened. That cushion that we had her at 25%. That 10,000 that they removed jumped the card up to 45%, and now we couldn't go into funding with her. Now we couldn't get her any money, and nothing that she can do, nothing that we could do. It just changed the whole sentiment of the system of what it is. So
it's
just
so freaking unfair because they put her in that spot. That's not where she was.
But she was in that spot because that's not your money. That's their money.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That they dictate whatever they want because it's not your money. You're
Right.
leveraging OPM, other people's money. And if I want to take money off of what you're able to leverage, that's on me. It's not up to you.
Right. Okay.
You got to make sure, and that Joanne, regardless of what it was, that was a very good observation of what you just said. So it actually puts into perspective to everybody in this room what I just said, because you're not playing with your money. If it's your money, you could take the max of whatever you have out. But if it's somebody else's money, they could tell you, hey, look, I don't want to extend you any more credit. Because that's true, the key. I don't want to extend you any more credit. I'm going to reduce your credit line. That's the key. Yes, Gabe.
Hey, speaking of what she just said and what you just talking about, Chase just did that to me. Chase is the only credit card that I carry a balance on, and I was doing it like I'll take my credit cards and rotate them throughout the year. Well, I was carrying a balance on Chase. I got a $15,000 limit on the personal side. They dropped my limit from 15 to 10,200 and put me damn near at a 90% utilization, and my score went boom. And it ain't nothing I can do about it, but just pay that 9,200 off and let it go back up. You know what I mean? But like you said, that's their money. They can do whatever they want.
So what you do is always account for never having over 30% of utilization over the game. Why did I build the pay down section inside of the software? Mother truckers, the pay down section ain't for you. It was for me. It was.
And that was the thing. I got caught with my pants down.
You did.
That was the thing. Yeah, that was the thing.
They dropped it because his risk assessment went through the roof. Because what was his risk assessment with the extra $5,000 on top of it? What was his risk assessment? You have 15,000 or 50,000?
No, it was 15.
15.
And I was carrying like a $9,000 limit at the time.
So you were carrying 66% at 15. You were carrying 66%, which the minute that they dropped it down to $10,000, they added that thing. They really pushed them. They pushed them at 92% at that point.
Yeah, man, that was the only card. That was the only card I kept a balance on. But I was gonna pay the 9,000 off anyway. But it's just that the timing that they did it, they caught me with my pants down right then and there, and yeah.
30 days later, you go up. But here's the thing: I did the same thing. So in certain cards, you watch as I go through and I show you guys stuff. Certain cards I'll run up a little bit to try to figure out what their effect is on it and what their effective pointage is, and then I'll pay them down over time. I only use on my personal side 3 cards, and then I have Amazon store card, and I owe Mattress Firm like a few $100. That's it. But those are cards where Mattress Firm dropped my limit, then they had to put it back up. And a key case in point, guys, is you have to be smart. You have to be smart about it. You keep your percentage. You know where they want your utilization to be? What's the magical number that everybody wants their utilization to be at?
3%.
6. They tell you what the number is. They want your utilization to be at 6%. I don't tell you that because it's not reasonable. It's not reasonable to be at 6%. If you're over 6%, your risk assessment just went through the roof. Your risk assessment just went through the fucking roof if you're over 6%. See you guys next week. Oh, Barbara. See you next week. Actually, I didn't realize what time it was. I got off on a tangent. Yeah, I gotta actually wrap up. I try my best, guys, every week. I got off a little bit on it, but good news is, guys, when we go to these classes and we go through what's going on, the classes are going to be here to run. Questions are going to be asked. Ms. Viv was answering questions. Coach Vizo was answering questions. You guys got to join their classes at night too. Make sure that you're asking those questions at night. Those girls have access to everything. And when we go to these 5-day-a-week classes, it's going to be really, really good for everybody that's in here to get the questions and the answers that they need. They've been in the system. They understand what's going on. They've worked with your favorite people. So it's amazing to watch as we grow, people that we're bringing on board to help you guys get to that next level, because we want to see everybody get to that next level. Are there any questions before I get off? Let me remove myself off spotlight, or actually, let me do gallery, so I am off spotlight. Is there any questions or anything before we go up? We wrap up for everybody over here.
I just had one quick one. You mentioned
No,
earlier.
no, you're not allowed. You asked too many questions. You asked 35 questions today. I can't anymore. My brain's fried from your ass. No, I'm kidding. Go for it.
No, you had just mentioned something earlier when you were talking about switching to Identity IQ. I did text the guy you put in the chat about moving all the clients over. I was a little challenged with getting that, so thank you for that.
No
But you
problem.
mentioned something about the option we should use. You said one of them allows you to unlock all of your credit reports, so we should be doing the $49 one versus the $39. Can you tell me? Did I completely confuse that?
Give me a second.
Or
Give me a second. I gotta log my ass in. I gotta figure out which one it is.
Well, and Matt too, he also helps and walks you through, as well as another lady that called me
Shelby?
to make sure that we understand what we are giving our clients.
Okay, thank you, Coach V. So that once I call him, he'll just tell me.
Yes, ma'am. He's gonna walk you through step by step. But Badi's about to show you right now too, if he can pull it up.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't,
amazing.
I don't know if he unlocked. I don't know if he unlocked it for me, but if he did, what the heck? I don't. What the heck?
And while he's looking, Miss Kim, what specifically you needed with the affiliate?
The score machine, the affiliate portion. I know the last meeting, Coach V, if I'm not mistaken, if we bring in affiliates to the score machine, they're paying the score machine price, or was there something where they can get in and just utilize it? I think I missed something.
So there's two options. They either can just be an affiliate and not subscribe, or they can subscribe and receive. So if they become an affiliate and not subscribe, the commission, of course, is a lesser of a percentage. If they become a subscriber of the score machine, then that increases their percentage of their commissions.
Okay,
So there's two options.
Okay, so the affiliate where they're not a subscriber, I would get a portion, then the other portion would go to the score machine or Allie or Badi.
I don't get any portion of
No.
I don't get any portion of what you
Yeah.
do.
Okay, so let me rephrase that then. So if they are an affiliate and they're not a subscriber, then I would get a portion and they would get a portion.
So their portion, you would get any person that you bring in, right? Your affiliate, okay, that becomes an affiliate, you get 5% on, okay?
Okay.
Because the affiliate, you can't get paid out on an affiliate because they're not paying anything. Make sense?
Yes.
But if they bring somebody in and they pay, you're going to get 5% of what they bring. So it makes sense? So
yes, but as far as the funding portion of it, like if they get
we don't collect anything on funding, guys. I want to make this clear to everybody over here. What somebody else funds inside of this software, we do not collect. We do not collect anything with funding. We don't even have the done for you funding anymore because it's not considered compliant. Unfortunately, to Paul's thing, Paul was our funder, okay? But on anything that they do funding wise, we do not collect. We only collect one payment for them, and that is their subscription base. That is it. So I just want to make that crystal clear to everybody, because people, oh well, what if they do? No, I don't care if that person did $1 million in funding in a day. I can't collect shit on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I cannot collect. You want to chalk that up with that affiliate? Be my guest. You chalk that up with that affiliate, but not I in the software, you will only get paid. Again, remember, at the end of the day, we are a SaaS company, software as a service. Okay? And if they're using the software as a service, then that is the key. So I don't have it unlocked, guys, but the Secure Max Plus is the one that I have over here. And that's the one that I would say. No, it is. It is unlocked on mine. Let me just double check. No, it's not. It's Secure Secure Max Plus is the one that has the score, the whatchamacallit score, and that's $33. That's the one with all the bureaus. I think that's this is Identity IQ. Hold on, let me see my score IQ. Let me see this one. Do I have this one? Shit. Give me 2 seconds, baby. Yes, it's the $39 one. Yes, whoever said it was $40. That's the one. That's the industry one, and it comes with auto FICO score 2, auto FICO score 8, your bank card score 2, FICO score 3, bank card score 8, and the FICO score 2. So yes, that you can use that one or preferred with industry score. That one's $26, and I just want to make sure that's Identity IQ. No, that one's preferred with industry score. That one's $26.99. So yeah, that works. But that's every 30-day pull. So you can use either or. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. Any other questions, guys?
Okay, just to be clear for me, I'm sorry. But as far as when we first started on the funding machine where we could charge whatever they get funded, like 5% or 10%, that's no longer?
No, you can charge whatever you want. I just can't. I personally cannot. So back then we used to have it where we would charge you 15% to do it with you, and we would go that way. We're not allowed to do that. You could do whatever you want your score machine. You can do whatever you want. I cannot charge you to do funding.
Okay.
You can do whatever you would like inside of the score machine. You are the user, you are the thing. I cannot tell you, hey, don't go do this. You can do whatever you like. But I'm telling you right now, I cannot do funding for you in that sentiment. So I cannot take funding from somebody if they're doing it outside of our software. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, if they're going in, they're applying with our software, but they're collecting funds outside because we don't have the invoices anymore. We technically hid all of that stuff purposefully. Hi, beautiful. Make sense?
Gotcha. So pretty much it's at your own risk.
It's not yes, it's at your yes, quote unquote, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Can I ask Coach V a question while we're here before we go? Because I can never find, don't know how to find her in order to send her a text. But what time are the classes on Wednesday? Because I have 2 times. I get one that on the calendar says 7, and then when I go at 7 to wait, I always say at the door, then it says 6.
Yeah, they're all of them are at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Okay, that's weird. Okay, I wonder if maybe I've got the wrong link then.
Well, I know the link for this class just died. I have to go refresh it, but that's funny. Don't worry about it. We'll get it all squared away. We'll make sure it's in all the communities. Everything is done correctly, and it will be. Remember, if you have access to the score machine, it will be on the calendar inside of the score machine. Going forward, it will make everything nice and easy for everybody. Consultation, please.
Okay, I got a feeling that link that I've been using is probably not working anymore then, because I never had any problems getting to her class before. But the last couple of weeks, I can't make it in.
Just make sure that you're there or on time. I'm not saying that you're not. Just make sure you're there on time. And if you see something's not working, get in touch with Ray. Ray has all the links. Just say, hey, Ray, I need a link. He'll shoot it over to you in 5 seconds.
Oh. Well, I sent you the question because
I love that you sent me the question, but I don't have any of that stuff. Remember that I don't have any. The one person that has it immediately is Ray.
Okie dokie.
So what I'm gonna do to answer your question is, hey Ray, give me the link for Coach V's class, and then I'm gonna send it to you.
And check the link, please.
Yes, check the link and make sure it works. He goes, okay, no problem. Send it to me. It goes, works, and then I send it over to you. So that's how it works. As easy as simple as that.
Yeah, I will double check the links today.
Beautiful. Thank you, Ray. Noah, you had a question, and then I have Bri, and then I'm closing out because my daughter. Oh, what'd you do to your picture, baby? You messed up your picture. My daughter is literally standing over my shoulder. She just doesn't want. She
I,
don't
I
want.
wanted to figure out who I could schedule like a consultation with, considering like I'm on the verge of actually executing something. I need like directions so I don't screw up the basic directions you guys already lined out.
Um,
DeAndre or
message Ray. Let's get on a call. Let me see where you're at, and if you are ready to go in, then I will either shoot you to the DeAndre or a mob, either or. It doesn't matter.
Hold on.
For funding,
Hold on quick.
for funding.
Okay.
But I'm gonna make sure that he's ready because his account every now and a fucking again decides to show up a negative every now and a blue. So I'll view him, and then as soon as he's ready, I'll push him over to you or a mob. Doesn't make a difference. Whoever it goes to at that point. When it's ready, it's ready. I'll call you. I'll say, all right, whoever's the first to answer at this point, throw him to the sharks. Bri, last question. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba. Yes, Bri.
Hey.
Yes.
I guess what I wanted to say was I appreciate all you guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Ray. Appreciate Miss V. And
we got two Miss V. We got two Miss V's now, so you gotta be
careful.
Well,
both Miss V. And then Dre. That's pretty much it. Just saying.
Right. Damn, screw me. Damn.
I said you, bro. I said you.
No, I'm just kidding.
But I'm just saying, especially Ray, because he has helped me, but I know he helped more people. And he's like, y'all ace in the hole. So please, be respectful to that man. I hope no one talks crazy to him, because then you're going to have a bunch of people ready to beat you up. So leave it, he's here to help. And they're all here to help. And just appreciate you guys. That's it.
Appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you too.
Thank you.
He's slipping. He ain't say how y'all doing.
He did. I answered that at the beginning.
I was trying to make it quick because the man trying to go.
Hold on.
We'll send that man
If somebody
flowers.
shows up late to class,
I'll send
can't
flowers
say
and
something
chocolate.
it was already answered, Miss Gaskins,
He
who
is
showed
my
up
Valentine.
almost 2 hours late. I answered that question in the first 5 minutes of class. I said, Bride, just to let you know, I'm doing great today.
They wasn't trying to let me go. I was the only one that showed up at work today.
I know.
It's gonna be my Valentine.
It's okay. It's okay.
I was so hot. I was so hot. Everybody called out. It was Friday. I was like, y'all gotta be kidding me.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Yes. Look, I'm busting chops. I want to
cutie pie. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was unmuted.
It's okay. My thing is, I want to say this to all the people that work for us. Thank you. Because you're gonna make this stuff that we do a lot. Ooh, damn, girl. Damn. You're gonna make this stuff a lot easier. Don't worry. Here, where's Slothy? You guys are gonna make this a lot easier as the growth comes, because everything we're putting in place is for you. Whether it's the credit repair program or all this stuff, all Coach V, Ms. Viv, Coach Viv, all these people, they're getting put into place to help you guys get to that next level and achieve your actual goals. While I can only make myself in 2 positions, they're gonna make themselves in other positions that I can no longer be in and Dre can no longer be in. And no disrespect to Ray, we all love Ray, but I don't understand him. Well, at the end of the day, we're gonna try to make sure that Ray's back up for them as well. That you guys have everything that you need with the both of them. Hi, baby. Mwah. But yes, I try our best, and whatever we try our best with what we're doing, and that's the case.
Oh my gosh.
You guys don't understand. Like, I'm trying to tell you to go. This is how we were just playing. I'm like, I gotta go play with her.
She's adorable.
This is my.
She's grown so much.
She has grown. So, guys, just think about it. She's almost 3 feet already. This kid's almost 3 feet, and she's literally 13 months, babe. Right? 4 days, she'll be 13 months.
No disrespect to my girl, but yeah, she took after your height. She is long.
She is. Yo, V, she's already half my wife's height. She's already half my wife. I know she. I know she's gonna be. Yo, her hands were gigantic when she came out. Is my little
No, they
monkey.
they were stretched out from trying to hold on.
No, she wasn't trying to hold on. She came out. She got forced out. She got forced out. But we right now this is what I love doing. That's why I told when I was telling you guys when we talk about like freedom, this is my freedom. This is like that's why I said I don't believe in freedom. My freedom is just being able to just move when she asked me to move, like to play with her, do whatever. Like today, something happened and I went and I just spent some time with her. She woke up this morning. She smacked me on the head. Like she's like, all right, fucker, wake up. Like
I love her style.
Like I love that, and just being able to do that is the key. Like most days I'm out of the bed before they even wake up, and then some days I'm like, I don't feel like getting out of bed right now. I went to bed at 2:30 in the morning last night, and I woke up next to the two of them. My wife was able to go take a shower, and I watched Miss Rachel with my daughter this morning, like before I got in. So that's the main thing of like that's my freedom. My freedom just to be able to do what I can with my daughter is the most important thing to me. And if I make enough money just to be able to do that for the rest of my life, that is all I am going to do. Ray, stop asking me and do whatever you would like. Just stop asking me because I'm not always going to be here. That is the whole point of what it is. If you would like to talk to people, just ask me to let you talk.
You know I can't like.
And John, are you done with work today? That you just sitting sleeping in back over there? There's your favorite person, ladies and gentlemen. He's just lounging back. My right hand in the printer. Yeah, I'm done with work. I'm done with work. I'm just gonna sit here, kick my feet up, and just relax.
Isn't he the supervisor?
Yes. Actually, I got demoted. I got fired from the company. My wife fired my ass, so he answers to her now. So I guess he hit his goal for the day, and my wife just lets him do whatever he wants.
John, stop it. You're working way too hard right now.
Honey, is that how your employees work? They're all in the class with me now? I guess. She goes, I guess.
Don't tell her.
She's literally standing right there. Would you like to come see your bosses right here? Honey, come. Let them see you. Hey, there's your boss.
I'll see her later.
Oh, there's your boss. We have too much fun. We gotta have fun. You know, it's not about losing fire. I think V said it to me too. She came into one of my classes, and it's not about money. It's about being the right people and being around the right people. If you have life inside of you, I don't care if I was like this when I was broke. I want everybody to understand this. Money didn't make me who I am. It just exacerbated who I am. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm very teaching. I want to do all this stuff. But you have to have that life in you. If you don't have that life, right, and you're miserable, you're not going to want to do it. Credit takes a lot out of you because you're dealing with miserable people. So if you don't have that ability to have good in you, because the people are miserable because they're in bad places in their lives, and they're just taking it out on you because they didn't realize why they got there. So when you're sitting in here, what's the goal? Our goal is, I'm not here to talk to you. First and foremost, stop the bullshit of they're right. I didn't never do the bullshit. You're right. You're fucked up and you're in a fucked up situation because you didn't know. That's it. End of story. So don't give me a song and a story because I don't need it. Now that's it. End of story. Let's go there. Our job is to get you fixed and get you money. Game over. Move on. That's the New Yorker in me. I made my bones because of that. You want to cut to daddy? You want to cut to daddy? No. Yo, my daughter just went, no. But that's the thing. So Gabe, for you, it's that fire, brother. Just have that fire. Okay. The funding analysis, the institutional funding analysis is the key. Once you have the institutional funding analysis, to do credit repair is easy. To get your people to do credit repair is easy. To teach people to do credit repair is easy because now you're giving them a means to make money. And the whole point is what? Teaching our people how to make money. Let me tell you something. Nobody sits in this class if they don't make money. I become another fucking talking head, and I don't want to be another talking head. I want you to come in here and actually make money. So go out there. If you have the software, get 10 people, charge them $250, right? And do an institutional analysis. Once you do your institutional analysis, you don't have to charge them. You don't have to charge them a consultation fee for credit repair. Be like, my price is X, Y, and Z. That's it. I'm done. I'm coming upstairs, baby. Okay? I promise you guys it's not that hard. It's not that hard. But you guys got to just understand it to do it. That's why I go over it in this class. That's why I try to help you guys out as best as I possibly can. And you, the people who were here last week when we shut the stream off, you know what's coming. So we're gonna make it even easier. We're gonna make it even easier in about 2 weeks. Okay? I promise you it's gonna be even easier. Does anybody have any more questions before I'm done? Because then I'm gonna kick.
But you did say, you just said funding, institutional funding.
Institutional funding analysis or institutional credit analysis, however you want to do it. But usually funding analysis. You want to use that as funding analysis.
Using the word funding. Okay.
But funding is okay because you're saying you have to go to the institution to get funding.
Okay.
I am not funding you. Institutional funding analysis, meaning,
okay,
are you ready for the institutional to fund you? Everybody
Thanks.
have a good weekend. And if you're in the Northeast this weekend, I know it's going to be extremely cold and probably another snowstorm. So please, guys, stay warm and stay safe.
Yep, we're snowing here in Maryland. Bye.
Bye. All right.
Bye. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Have a good night, y'all.
Good night, guys.
Thank you. Good night.
Yeah, sorry you guys
All
got to
right,
deal with
Ali,
the
have a
snow.
good night, Brody.
You too, guys. What happened, Bri?
I said sorry you guys got to deal with the snow. I don't have to deal with that.
I love it, brother. I love it. And you know what? Dre said something magical. If I don't want to deal with it, I'll pack my ass up and move my ass to Florida.
Hey, that's a good point.
Oh.
Have a good one, man.
That literally it, brother. If I don't want to deal with it, I'll pack my ass up and move to Florida. Like, I want to deal with it right now. It's beautiful for the kids. That's the best part. It's beautiful for the kids. All right, guys.
All right, man. Because I had to come out and see the snow then.
Hey, dude, it's good to see it. Once you fucking see it, get your ass back on a plane and head back to California. It's too fucking cold for some people. It's even cold for my ass.
God bless, Ellie.
God bless.
God
Noah.
bless.
Good to see you, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Aaliyah, thank you. Bride, thank you. Carlo Joseph, thank you for coming. Mr. Ricardo Romano, thank you for coming. Miss Tasha Strong, I appreciate you coming. Girl, you look so tired. Don't worry, it's almost over. It's almost over.
Yeah.
Sure. I promise you guys, we're gonna keep at it and everything will be good. Everything will be good. All right. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, stop it.